Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the show today. Really happy to have you here. Hopefully everybody had themselves a good week, good weekends, and all whatever other celebrations you might have had during your time. Now, I know over in India, Johan, they had their big
Yes.
celebration of light and everyone dressing up in their colorful little costumes. It actually looks, I think it's their biggest holiday of the year. Do you guys
Oh.
celebrate that in Indonesia?
Oh, no?
No? Okay. I'm just
No,
wondering if
not
you had
really.
any kind of long-term connection with the Indians. But yeah, I don't know if you guys watch any Indian stuff. I watch Indian
Mhm.
news and stuff. I can only
No.
take so much of it though. They're you beady 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 beady. It just dry there when they speak English. I can only take about 10 minutes of it.
I can't believe you just did that.
Well, it's true, dude. I can't stand the. It just gets in your head and it hurts.
They talk very fast, you know. Very, very fast.
Well, you know what I mean. I mean, I like when you speak English, it doesn't bug me. But listen to Indians speak English for any length of time is hard.
Mm.
Yeah, they just have this. They always go up at everything they do, and it just. Oh my god, dude, drives me crazy.
Did I pick a bad topic this week? Is that what everybody's telling me?
No, you.
Happy
I don't
Diwali.
think so. I think it's pretty
I would
good.
have picked. I'm tempted to do a different anime, but you know.
Well,
Oh,
let's
come
take a
on.
look at it. First, I'm going to go over
It's a
here
good
and go
show.
hit the like and share. Hopefully,
Because
you guys will
when
do
it comes
the
to anime and manga, I know zilch.
Hell's Paradise would have been better. That's a lot better. And Bleach.
I
There's a
don't
lot better came out this year. I thought
I
Zom
don't-
100 was pretty average, to be fair. But I
I
mean,
don't know that one.
I only
Okay.
jumped in because there wasn't enough people,
Oh,
and maybe I'll.
Well, fine,
So I
just
wasn't gonna
because I
bother.
won't show up next week at all.
good.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's Thanksgiving in the United States, so some
That's
of
right.
us might not be here if we have a show next week.
I would
Oh,
say a
that's
bunch of us
right.
won't be
We
here.
probably won't have a show next week. That's true. Yeah.
Well, yes, sir. We don't. We can have a show because I mean a good portion of the talent and host is not in the United
Yeah,
States.
but
so-
I do Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
there you go.
Next week is
So,
Thanksgiving, eh?
yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
think about that.
Nice,
Next
nice.
week
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
off. Yeah, because
They basically just have Christmas early, don't you? In America, or whatever.
well,
it is.
no, Thanksgiving is not even similar to Christmas whatsoever.
You eat turkey. That's Christmas.
Yeah, it's different.
No.
Well, see,
Yeah.
for us, Christmas is more ham. For me,
Yeah,
my
Christmas
family, it's
is
always
ham.
been more ham.
or goose.
That's
where I come
weird.
from, goose. But no, Thanksgiving is really a remembrance of the beginning of what America became, but it's also just a time to give thanks to for things that are good in your life. When I was a kid,
Like
every
social
person-
media.
Well, no,
Yeah,
every
like-
person
yes,
at the
right.
table had to say what they were thankful for. It's
Yeah.
also saying thank you to the Indians because they kept us alive.
Woo!
Even though we just made fun of them, by the way they talk for the first 5 minutes.
That's true. Well, I was talking about different kind of Indians, but
Oh,
Oh,
feather.
okay, okay.
yeah,
All
the
right.
American Indians, they sound fun. They don't bug me. But anyway, no, Thanksgiving is quite different. We don't relate the two. But nevertheless, so we will be off of that. But today we are doing something chosen by Eric, and I showed his thumbnail there. It's called ZOM 100, Bucket List of the Dead. It's kind of interesting. We have a character named Tendo Akira, which is an interesting alliteration with his name because Tendo is I don't know, how would you translate that? A god hiding as a child or cherub maybe. And Akira of course means sunlight or sun or bright, right? So it's like a bright and shiny baby god. And I wonder if there's anything behind that. But the general idea here is that this is a salaryman here in Japan, and he hates his life. He hates it bad. And then he's saved because the zombie apocalypse comes, and now he doesn't have to go to work anymore.
That's correct.
And he's decided.
Oh, that
before
sounds
he
really
dies-
good, actually.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like before
Yeah.
he dies, he has a list of 100 things he'd like to get done before, kicking the bucket.
Ah,
See what I did there?
yeah. And if anyone's looking for reference, Mr. Miracle bombarded us with a reference in the topic reference.
Well, it is super colorful.
I wonder if that's
And he
It's
actually did a
Splatoon
really
like.
good job at not spoiling where it went past on the anime. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
And I also noticed there's a live action Netflix show.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
There is also a live action Netflix show.
Oh, I don't know about
Here's-
that. We'll not talk about that because I'm sure that's abysmal.
Well,
what
I don't think it was produced by Americans.
it doesn't matter. That makes it
It
even
wasn't.
worse.
Yeah,
Um,
I know.
but the thing with it is, I don't know what these guys had planned, but in my brain, as soon as I saw this, I was like, okay, everyone has to draw in this style and put something that's at the top of their bucket list. That's what came
Huh.
to my mind. What is on your bucket list? I don't really have much of a bucket list anymore. I
Me
am
neither.
old.
I would like to own a yacht someday. Does anyone own a yacht?
That one has been checked, though.
Darn it!
Yeah.
You got the yacht.
You can buy it from Chester.
Right,
He'll give you a good discount.
I will give you a good discount. 1.2%.
Will you be my cabin boy, Chester?
No, boy, no, I won't.
Oh, Chester is my captain.
And besides, I don't have cabin boys. I have cabin girls.
So, if Chester wanted to be a pirate captain, I want to be his crew.
Well, I did upgrade my license. I am no longer a skipper. I am now an official captain. So please refer to me
Ooh.
properly.
Captain Chester.
Captain Chester.
I don't have a universal license though, so I'm not super captain. I'm just plain old
So
captain.
do you get to have a crew now?
I can, yeah,
Cool.
because I just had a skipper license, which basically means you can do yourself, right? But a captain now I can take.
Who was your Gilligan?
Who is my Gilligan? I guess my wife or my son when he would tolerate it. The funny thing is, my kids never cared much for the boats. My wife not as much either. But many of my students loved it because I'd take them out on the weekend, right?
Oh.
During the nice weather, of course. So I have a bunch of students that would like to do something with it, but of course, I'm not going to take a bunch of kids across the frickin' ocean. Anyway.
Pirates.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about zombies and bucket lists, and it should be ultra colorful. So I want everybody today to get into their color. It
does have some really great color.
It does, and it's not this stupid, Technicolor yarn crap I see everywhere either. It's much more cocky, and I'm down with it. And I was
That's
not
the
being
most striking
vulgar.
thing about it. So the theme is something you'd like to do and draw it with lots of great color. I mean, that's a
And
good, cool
zombies.
premise.
Please don't forget the zombies.
Oh, okay.
You can have cute
Something
zombies.
zombies
I
might
allow
like
it, but there must be zombies.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, so that's what we're doing today. I think it's an interesting premise. I've never heard of this. I've never heard the Japanese talking about it, but it seems like it is a thing. I think it's a cool idea. So go start.
I will
Okay.
be honest. I just kind of Googled, and it came up as one of the things that we hadn't done before. Because I was like, oh, okay.
Well, Rabbit mentioned one. What was the one you mentioned, Rabbit?
That's Hell's Paradise. That was one of my favorites as well.
Yeah.
But
Which I haven't seen.
Hell's Paradise. Never heard of that either.
yeah. Well, it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it in Japanese. Jigoku. It's Jigoku Karaku or something like that. But it's Hell's Paradise in Japanese, whatever that is.
I don't know.
You know how to say it. You're Japanese. Well, you're not, but you live in there. You speak it. Jigoku, obviously is hell. So
Yeah.
Jigoku.
Jigoku.
So and then
Jigoku.
yeah, and then whatever that is afterwards. But anyway, yeah, that was
It's
good.
a
It
Jim
was full
O'Reilly.
of blood, gore, and surrealism stuff. It was a lot more interesting, I thought. But everyone likes different things, so
That's true. I haven't heard of any of these things, but I do like the concept of trying to complete a bucket list during the frickin' zombie apocalypse. That's funny.
yeah, it was funny. It was kind of like one of those once watch
Oh,
kind of
that's in the
things. You know
world.
what I mean? I didn't watch the live action though. I don't know why the live action came out like a day after the anime started. It was stupid.
Well, Rabbit, what's on your bucket list?
I don't know. I don't even think about stuff like that. I do
Don't
stuff when I want to do it.
think about stuff like that. That's fair. I mean,
No.
we can plan. I guess on my
I've
bucket
done a
list
lot
would
of
be-
things I wanted to do when I was young, so
That's true. That's true. I guess the things that still be on my bucket list would be to visit certain places that I haven't been. Like I'd really want to go to Lebanon, but it's kind of a bad time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate the trouble they've gone through, because it is one of the great food holidays in the world. Lebanon is just amazing place to go eat, and there's a lot of beautiful places too. But I mean, well, there's many places in the world that are on fire right now, so you can't go anywhere.
Yeah, maybe let the fire go out and then go on a food holiday.
True, true.
But it's always been burning since the world's been turning.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean we didn't light the fire, but
That's true. My dad is friends with him.
No, really?
Yeah, because he
Dude, give me an
Must be a
autograph.
really.
he lives in Rhode Island, right?
Yeah.
Who, Billy Joel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
yeah. He's got a really nice house there on the.
With his
Jamestown.
18-year-old wife.
Yeah, buddy.
Ugh.
I have no idea, but he loves yachting, and so I ran into him because I was when I was a teenager, I was an oil boy, not a cabinet boy. I was an oil boy.
That doesn't sound good.
And well, I would put diesel on his yacht. I basically was a gas
Oh,
attendant.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought you went to like maybe the Mr. Universe pageants or Olympus and oiled up the men
No,
for their
no, that
for
would
their
be a shit
bodybuilding.
job. I don't want that job. No, I was just a gas attendant for the boats. Teenager job. And then I moved up to ice. I put ice on the fishing boats.
Put ice on their muscles.
Well, no, I would put tons of ice.
He iced them down after the competition.
Yeah, there you go. We're gonna stick with that, are we? But yeah, I don't know how he.
Jeff doesn't
knows
seem to be here.
Pablo's
not
here.
here. Where's
We
Jeff?
got some killer artists sitting in the chat. We got Jim O'Reilly, who's freaking amazing. We got Pablo Romero, who is also amazing.
Yeah.
And Pablo says, "What the hell is ZOM 100?" ZOM 100 is a Japanese manga that has been turned into an anime, and they say a live action. They told me, which I wouldn't want.
Oh, Doug's gonna be angry today. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Doug's angry today. All right. Basically, the idea is there's this guy. He's a salary dude, and he hates his life. He hates his job. He hates everything. But then a zombie apocalypse hits Japan, and he realizes, I don't have to go to work anymore. And he goes about trying to finish his 100 things on his bucket list before he gets eaten. So that's the premise. And I think it's pretty funny. You could do a lot of stuff. We'll see what the guys do with it. I hope we see bucket list stuff. Maybe even personal bucket lists, I think would be fun to see what these guys like. I can't think of much that's on my bucket list other than just visiting places I haven't been, though. How about you, Andrew? Do you got a bucket list?
Oh gosh. I was more familiar with all the stuff that I already finished on my bucket list. Now that I've done some of those, the bucket list is way smaller, so I kind of don't remember what was on my. But I guess I also do want to travel to some more places. But I mean, I can't say, oh, I want to go to Japan. I've already been to Japan.
Yeah,
I want to go back to Japan, but that's not really a bucket list thing anymore because I've already been once.
that's true.
And then there's a bunch of bands I want to see, I guess. I like going to concerts, and so I want to see a bunch of bands.
I used to do that a lot
play.
when I was a kid.
Yeah. I think that's probably mostly it.
I think one of the problems with me is I've never been a fan. Right. So
Of anything.
Of anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not a fan. So I don't. So those things, or I think a lot of people got those on their bucket list, right? I don't have anything like that. I have met a couple of famous people, or at least been in the vicinity of them.
Mm.
Yeah, I
How
was
was
on
it?
stage in a band when Jackie Chan came on stage.
Ooh.
That was kind of cool. Didn't say a word to him though. I was playing saxophone at the time.
So everybody's watching you.
Yeah, yeah. But that was kind of neat. I mean, Jackie's cool. Do the Americans know who Jackie Chan is?
Yeah.
Okay.
How
He's
would we
like
not know who
super
Jackie
famous
Chan is?
worldwide.
Well, I mean, the only it seemed like the Americans didn't catch on him until like that Rush Hour thing.
I mean,
Yeah,
Rush
he was
Hour
all,
was
like,
the
Rumble
start,
and-
but
Rumble in the
Yeah.
Bronx kind of popularized him again.
yeah, Police
Did it?
Story, City Hunter, you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I mean, I
all
grew up
those-
watching Young Master and all those movies.
Yeah, after
Cannonball
people
Run.
have forgotten about those ones.
Drunken Master.
Yeah.
Snake and Crane of Shaolin was such a good movie, and that was interesting too because that wasn't young man has to learn kung fu to go revenge something. He was already a high level master at the beginning of that. That's what made him famous in Asia, by the way.
Hmm.
We got another killer artist sitting in the chat. Our chat's full of killer artists. Gabby, what are you doing?
Look, guys.
She has spotty internet tonight, I think, or bad
Yeah.
weather's coming through.
She blames Eric.
Oh, but yeah, mentioning Jim O'Reilly.
Jeez, that's the rainstorm all around the world.
Oh,
It kind of
Jim's
seems
killer, man.
like.
But no, if you don't follow his Facebook, you are missing out on his sculpting.
Oh, he's a sculptor too. I didn't know that.
Oh my God, so good.
He actually is. He does like trading card art, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember correctly. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure I remember. I forget which company he worked for, but he
Ops.
does like trading cards. I don't know. I think it was something more like Magic.
Upper Deck.
Tell us what it is, Jim.
Oh, that could be fun.
Which company you do art for their cards? Which one is it? So we don't have a Gabby. Pablo will give us something sexy though. I can imagine that Pablo's bucket list involves lots of ladies with slightly different colored hair.
Colors are good. It's nice
yeah.
to change up a look once in a while.
It is. It is. Andrew is already off to a great start here. Yeah, you guys got to put your premise down quick today because you got some coloring challenges to do today.
That's right.
You do. Eric is going simplistic, which might be a good idea. Melissa is getting her color wheel ready, and Johan is doing a rooster. Sweet.
No. Yeah, it's still rough.
There was a comic book I absolutely adored called Chew. And,
Oh yeah.
And he's a Sebopath, which means that he can see the history of things by eating it. Right? It's like psychometry, but he has to eat it.
Nom.
You can see where kind of weird and hilarious avenues that can take you down. But they had a little running side story inside of Chew. And it was Ponyo, which of course just means chicken. Right. But it was about this genetically enhanced rooster that was like this just badass superhero. And I remember I was reading it with my son on the computer, and they were telling this little mini story of Ponyo. We turned the page, and he was fighting, and it was just this. How did they put it? He was doing karate chops and stuff, and with his wings, and it was like baka. But it was like a kung fu chop, martial art fighter type of way. It was hilarious. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in a comic in my life.
That was a good comic series.
Oh, Chew is freaking badass. You know what I mean with Ponyo, right?
Ponyo, I know. Wasn't that a Miyazaki film?
Yeah.
It was like The Little Mermaid?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
different, yeah.
But I don't remember any karate chops in that one, so it must be different.
True. Yeah.
I remember ham.
Yeah, Ghibli loves all those European thingies. That is true. Let me see if I can go find it real quick. I think it was called Ponyo. Let me see. Chew comic. Ponyo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. the demon chicken pollo. Oh, pollo. It's not. I put an N in
Oh,
there.
it
What
is
am I
a
putting
demon
an N
chicken.
in there?
Oh, yo.
It's pollo.
Like el pollo asado.
Yeah. Pollo. I just put an N in there because I'm an idiot. Yeah. But it was those. It's just a little mini story inside of the main comic book. There's no reason for it. It's just something the creator must have had in his head and said, why not? But pollo.
I need 3 pages.
Well, it shows up throughout many comics. It's just like a page or two in the middle of the comic. But if you haven't read Chew, go read Chew though, because it's insanely good. It's so clever. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So who's
Even the
doing
new one, or have you read the new one?
Didn't know if there's a new one. I haven't read that in years and years. I haven't read a comic in that in quite a while because he was having trouble. I don't know what was going on, but we were getting like one comic like every 8 months or something, and it just dropped off. I kind of had thought it died.
I think there was some new ones that came out in the past couple of years, but it was same creator as far as I know, but it was the daughter of Chew or something like that.
The daughter of Chew. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chew wasn't the chicken.
No,
No.
that's pollo. It's a separate, unassociated thing. It's just this. I think it's just this thing. It was in his head. The creator, but it is funny though, and that comic is just so clever. I mean, if you think about, the superpower he has, where he has to eat things to get information, you can see where you can add lots of interesting humor, right?
I really enjoyed the premise that the only thing that didn't give him premonition was beets. So like he
Beets.
only ate beets.
Yeah, he only
Yeah.
ate beets. That's right. That was his diet.
The thing about the chicken though is that it wasn't. It's like there was like a bird flew out. There's some stuff like chicken and stuff. They weren't allowed to eat chicken.
Yeah, there wasn't there. There was some kind of worldwide chicken pandemic, right? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That was like in the first comic, yeah. Because it is a bit dystopian, isn't it? Yeah. But I don't know.
The
It's
one
just
with the beets?
no the world that it's in. It's just
Okay.
go read the comic. It's freaking epically awesome. It's unique, different, clever, and really well done. And I even like the art.
Oh, the art is awesome.
Nice.
You don't see unique things very often.
Nope.
No,
You don't
that's
see.
true.
It's
Well, I was
image,
trying
right?
to look like whatever's popular.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure which company it was from. I just know that I'm getting a lot of echo. I don't know who that's coming from.
It's
Um,
Amy's computer.
It's always Amy.
Really?
Amy.
That's my luck. Let me see if I can fix it.
But I had a friend of mine in the board game world, and he suggested it to me. So I was like, all right. I checked it out, and I was like, yeah, awesome. Thank you. Because sometimes we get suggestions, and we'll go and look at it because, it's a friend. But it's like, yeah, stupid friend. But that was a good suggestion. Not naming any names or anything, Eric.
It's
I was
American
just
comic,
about
right?
to say, have you read the new Moon Knight series?
Yeah, it is an American comic.
Oh, it's image.
It is Image, yeah.
Really?
It's just so good, though. Now, Bob, you're a comic book aficionado.
Yeah.
Can you think of anything that is kind of in the vein of Chew that I might not have read?
Oh God.
Something it's very
Um,
unique, right? Chew is super unique and different.
Yeah, it's
think,
nothing off the top of my head. I mean, like maybe Eat Man.
It man, yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, I
that was
didn't mean
like,
I didn't mean the same power. I meant something that I haven't heard, some unique
Well-
take.
well, no, it wasn't the same power. Eat Man, like he could eat a weapon and then like manifest it.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's different. That's like a
Yeah.
matter eater. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was another book I read I liked. I don't know how unique it was, but what was the name of it? The main character was just like, I think it was like a journalist. His name was Spider Jerusalem.
Oh yeah,
Trans-
Transmetropolitan.
Yeah.
Transmetropolitan. That was really good comic book, dude. You ever read that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. You do get some cool stuff every now and then. I mean, I love my superhero stuff for sure, but it's pretty played out, to be honest with you.
I think one of the guys that did Chew did another book. It wasn't around very long. I cannot remember the name of it, but it was about a farmer who he grew organs, like
Okay.
customizable human organs,
Right.
something like that. And there's something like that. I mean, but something unique and weird like that, man. It's like I couldn't think of anything.
No, that's okay. I mean, sometimes it's unique and not good, and sometimes it's amazing. Sweet
Yeah.
Tooth is a bit different, right?
Yeah.
I like
I
Sweet
haven't
Tooth.
heard that name in a while.
It was fun. The actual live action they did was not great.
No.
Yeah, I mean they missed the point, and I'm not even complaining about the race swapping and stuff like that. Just in general, they didn't really capture the feel of Sweet Tooth.
Well, it's some things you just they're not designed to transfer from one medium to another.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, I'm trying to think of something that had like that kind of originality to it or anything like maybe Fables.
Fables,
But
I
still-
adore. We
yeah.
did that on this show actually not too long ago.
Yeah.
Fables is amazing. That's another very clever idea.
Yeah.
What's going on in it isn't particularly unique, but the idea is clever.
Yeah. And kind of like where it went.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too bad those telltale idiots, bit off more than they could chew, man.
It's you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, somebody's doing the big titty samurai girl.
Armor on?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is from ZOM 100. She's like the girl. Where's she from? She's like from like Sweden. Or
She's
something
German.
Like that. She's German. That's right.
Now, did you read the comic or did you watch the anime?
I just watched the anime.
Hmm. See, I've never heard of this book. None of the kids have mentioned it. The one that they're all hot about, the thing the kids still are talking about is the girls. It's mainly Spy versus. No, it's not Spy
No,
versus
Spy Family.
Spy Family. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Spy Family's great.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Ugh.
Tokyo Ghoul's okay.
Edgelord animes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're kids.
I don't like it.
and
I know.
It's not. It's the one that came out after Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Yeah.
What was that one that came after that?
I don't know, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Kaisen.
Yeah,
Probably.
Jujutsu Kaisen. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Brad.
I don't
that
really
one. They
get
are
that
all
one.
about that one. Yeah, they love
Yeah,
I'll
that's
tell you
very
the-
good though.
I'll tell you the one
That-
that
yeah.
I'm loving right.
That's
the one
the
I'm
one
right
that-
now is Shangri-La Frontier.
Mm.
Dude, it's
Yeah, that's
freaking
interesting.
hilarious. It's
Pencil
basically
Man
this
too.
dude. Yeah, this dude. He basically plays like trash video games. It's like a niche thing where like these video games
Oh,
where like
sick,
it's
yeah.
got bad mechanics or like there's a character that's always getting in the way that you have to escort, and if they die, you lose the game, shit like that.
Oh,
And
okay.
dude, it's friggin' hilarious, man. It's like if you're a gamer like that thing, you'll recognize it. But then he decides like for the first time he's gonna play a good game, and then he finds the trash moment in the good game, and he's like, "This is bullshit." But it's hilarious, man. The animation is really good, and it's funny as hell. Like the opening sequence alone is worth watching the thing.
I'm jumping back to Jujutsu Kaisen real quick. I'm actually friends with the guy who does the music for Jujutsu Kaisen, the anime.
Oh, cool.
He's actually local here. He's in Quincy,
Cool.
Chester. Yeah. So,
really?
I've been on a few podcasts with him. I've met him at his shows, and one of my friends who I do podcast with, he was friends with him, and so we all became in like a circle, and so now like I follow him on Instagram. He knows my books. Gave him a ride home one time, which was kind of cool. Yeah, Aztec. He's pretty cool. He's a cool guy. But I just thought that was unique. Like, I was like, oh, I know the guy who does the music for Jujutsu Kaisen, and he also does Doctor Stone and Beastars, all those things. So he's like hired out by the Japanese companies. He goes to Japan, records the tracks and then the lyrics.
Oh,
and then he performs that at his concerts and stuff. It's pretty neat.
oh,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
actually
why not,
American.
Yeah, he's American.
Oh,
He lives the next town over from me.
oh,
Yeah, I was going to mention that with Chu, the creator of Chu is an Asian fella. Matter of fact, I think the name of course, the main character's name is a play on Chu, but just spelled the Chinese way. But I'm pretty sure the creator is also Chinese.
You write what you know.
Yeah, you write what you know. Yeah, sure. But now, of course, there's no lack of Asian, comic book artists, but you don't see him in the West much.
Well, it was created by John Layman and Rob Gilatori.
So I'm completely.
I think
wrong.
there are many Filipino artists over there.
I thought for sure that he was Asian, though. I saw a picture. I thought.
He might have. No, Rob is black, and John is. Maybe he's got some in him, but I don't think he is. Nationality American. So you're wrong.
I am. Now this is interesting because I'm looking at Eric's, and he is he's doing something weird, and I think it's somehow involving the Demon Blade, even though that's a different comic. Okay. I'm just going to ignore it and wait and see what happens. Yeah, that's the best thing to do in this situation, I think. Yeah.
What's the name of that character from was it Demon Slayer?
Oh yeah, Demon.
The thing with the thing in her mouth.
Tanjiro.
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah.
Tanjiro.
No, the sister, the one with the thing in her mouth.
Oh,
that looks like
Nezuko.
Yeah, that still looks like a play off of that.
That's what it looks like he's doing. I just don't want to ask questions because it looks deviant. Yeah. That was, I watched that because when that came out, the kids were so hot about it. I was like, all right, let me see what they're on about. So I just kind of watched it while I was doing other stuff. And then I questioned every parent of every child who lets their kid watch that shit. Because that thing is dark, dude. I mean, it deals not only with murder and death and rape, and cannibalism, and it's harsh. And it's like, why would you let your kid watch that? I don't understand.
Well, the funny thing is here in the States, when they released the movie in theaters, it got an R rating, and I always thought that was really funny because like the show itself is a shonen. And so a bunch of people watching it are kids and teenagers, and then the film that you like need to canonically watch is R-rated, so like it cuts out the main audience that's gonna go see it.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, it is.
I think I understand because it depicts a suicide too, self-suicide.
It does.
I think there is a scene when the hero, the Tanjiro, must cut his own neck with a blade.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not in your face as some Japanese manga can be. It is somewhat subtle and innuendo in some cases, but it is very clear. And I just couldn't believe it. I was like, why are these parents letting these kids watch this? I mean, it was not a bad story. I didn't mind it. It's for like an adult, like a high school kid maybe. But it was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was another one that was suggested to me that I haven't gotten around to watching yet. I haven't checked it out. But I do know it's very popular. Yeah, but I know it's very popular.
Which one are you talking about?
Demon Slayer.
Oh, I didn't watch very much of it.
Why do you guys call it Demon Slayer?
because that's what
So
it's
that's what it's
called.
called in
That's
English.
the American name.
That's it.
It's Kimetsu no
It
Yaiba, that's how I know
translates
it.
it translates as Devil's Blade.
Well,
Yeah, in the States it's Demon Slayer.
In,
I didn't watch
I
enough
watch
of
it. Kimetsu no Yaiba where I watch it, but
yeah, I didn't watch enough of it to give a shit.
Oh, fair
it's
enough.
probably one of the
It's not
better
bad.
stories out there. To be honest with you, I think
It's not bad at all.
It's definitely better than this. That's for sure.
Aw,
Well, it's
kick Eric while
uh,
he's not here.
No, what is Eric not here? Did he leave? He was here a minute
He said
ago.
be right back. He's probably on the toilet again.
I don't know why. I don't know why Rabbit has such vitriol for this series.
I don't hate it. I just thought it was the most average thing I've seen. You know what
I
I mean?
thought
It's
it
like
was
everyone went
pretty
on
good.
about it like it was
Like,
great, and I was like, I've seen a million zombie things in Comedy Japan. This series, it's like,
Yeah, but-
it's all right. It was like I said, I watched it. It was fun once. I wouldn't watch it again.
what was
You
the
know.
one is I watched like a part of it and I was like, that's actually kind of funny. And then I never watched it again. Was is this girl? She wants to be like a freaking pop star or something,
Hmm.
and she goes running out of her house and she gets hit by a truck.
Right,
Oh,
And-
that's
as you do.
yeah.
And then she wakes up and she's a zombie, and some crazy dude's like, "You're gonna be part of this girl band," and I'm like, "What the freaking hell?"
Yeah. What was that
looked
called?
pretty funny, but then I never watched it again.
I forget what it's called, but yeah, I watched that too. I only watched I didn't watch the whole thing. But
You know what is
Yeah, it was-
back?
it was a
Is
comedy.
Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer came back,
yeah,
and that's a good show. I mean, it's not as good as season 1, but we'll see. Maybe
I
it
watched-
gets-
I just read the manga to that. So,
watched the,
so
um,
I kind of already know what happens ahead.
I need help. Adrian asked a question I do not know the answer to. He says, Chester, tell us about the invoice tax. A lot of people are going on about how it will gut the anime industry. No
Yeah.
clue what you're talking about.
I have no idea.
What is it?
Uh,
I don't know.
Why are we not doing Pluto? What?
Nash?
I don't know what this
Astro
is.
Naoki Urasawa's Naoki Urasawa's manga.
I know
The
that
Astro Boy, Atom Boy
uh,
thing. Yeah.
I know that High Dive, which is one of the streaming services we have here in the States, owned by Sentai Filmworks, High Dive just got cut out of a bunch of countries. Like they're still
Oh.
streaming here in the States, but a bunch of a bunch of countries all over the world have dropped it as a service because they or something like that. I didn't read the full article, but they're having issues basically.
Okay.
It's all about the ducats.
I don't know if that's what he's talking about.
I'll check here. Let's see here. Anime
But,
invoice.
So how come we're not doing the Marvels?
Ugh, can you imagine?
Just-
Did
someone
anyone
just
actually
draw-
watch it?
Yeah, I did.
What? Why did you
Yeah.
give Disney your money
I
on
did it-
purpose?
I didn't spend money on it, so
Oh,
someone
good.
paid for
Okay,
me.
that's
But yeah, I did it so you wouldn't have to.
Somebody gave Disney their
Dude,
money.
it was
That's
dude,
the
it
first
was
mistake.
It's like we talked about it on Pontificators this week, and I described it as a freaking aborted mutant falling out of its dead mother's carcass. It's God, dude, it's so fucking bad. It's like a movie made by a 13-year-old.
Well, that Mia, what is her name? Mia
Yeah,
DaCosta, she's
Yeah,
not
she
made
can
anything good yet, but they keep giving her work.
Yeah.
So what do you want?
well, she's just like freaking Mags and Vita Ayala, man. They haven't made anything worth a shit, and they still keep getting work.
That's true. And she's clearly a hardcore racist as well.
Yeah, but it's
What?
just it's just.
Crazy.
Like I watched it and I was like, how the hell did anybody think that this thing was going to be a success?
They didn't. They just know they can throw Marvel on it, and people will go see it anyway. When it's
No, they
apparently
won't.
it
That's
worked.
the problem, man. The last every movie project except for the two that were connected to the previous Marvel series, man, they've all shit the bed. This one just shit the bed harder than the rest. So it's just I'm
I
like,
think Loki
then, like, of
series
all the-
is quite good.
what's that?
Yeah.
What was that?
Loki series, I think, is quite good. The Loki series.
The Loki, yeah, but again, you're talking about Loki, who's connected to the original universe, and this season was really boring as shit. The last episode kind of saved it a little bit.
Oh.
So, But
Oh,
and
I just
and this
refuse
is
to watch anything Marvel.
Well, it's just
Oh.
I do.
I haven't
watch
watched
it,
one since God. What was the last good Marvel movie that came out? The first Avengers movie, I think that was the last one I watched.
the first Avengers movie.
Yeah, I
didn't like
didn't like that
Endgame?
very
It's
much. It was
more than 10
okay.
years
No,
ago.
I don't like Marvel as a whole. I prefer DC
okay.
anyway, but
You know, it's
I
DC
don't
shit
think they're
with
they're
it,
all the
too.
same movie. That's the trouble. Every
Oh
Marvel
yeah,
movie is the
it's
same.
very. They're all very. It's very formulaic. They found.
Yeah, I
they
just
all
didn't
hit
enjoy
certain
him.
beats.
Gotta buy your Funko Pops. Gotta go buy Funko Pops. Made new new
Dude,
Marvel
Funko
character.
Pop.
Go buy Funko Pop.
Funko Pop's in a lot
Oh,
of
I
trouble,
see what
man.
it is. All right, I get it. I get it.
But
Okay. Now, this is lazy ass whining, is what that is. All right, I checked out the tax, Adrian invoice tax thing. All right, here's the deal. Now, the funny thing is I fall into this category because I do everything I can to keep my business under the line, right? Not making too much money. I think the line is $180,000 a year, or the Japanese equivalent. And if you make over that, you have to have bank accounts and you have to have all kind of things like you would have to have in America. If you're under that, you can run business in a very easy way. It's wonderful. Japan is very pro business, by the way, much more than America is.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Boy,
which
you're
is-
not kidding.
Which is weird. But nevertheless, normally what people will do is they will take their, the gas in their car or anything they spend money on, and they'll just kind of write it in a book, and they'll just kind of submit it with their taxes and deduct it and reduce their overall tax as cost, right? Expenditure costs. And which is super lazy way. You could just lie your ass off all you want, right? And now you have to do it the American way, which is the way I've been doing it for 20 years. So doesn't affect me at all. What it
basically, you
means-
just can't fudge shit anymore.
well, yeah, and I always collect my receipts, right? And that's what it is. You got to collect all your receipts, and they have to be valid, right? Like I don't throw silly bills here or there onto my business. Legitimate things, supply costs, gasoline. If I buy like a new tablet or a TV or a touchscreen or something like that for the classroom, those kind of things, right? And you just keep your receipts and you submit them as deduction. I've always done like this. So now they have to, and they're whining about it. And what it basically means is they don't have many deductions and they've been lying. And now they have to actually pay the full tax that they want to pay, and they're saying this isn't fair for animators because they don't make much money anyway, which is true.
Oh yeah, no, they make
They're
peanuts.
slave labor, basically, yeah. But that's what that's about, Adrian. So is it going to affect it? I suppose. It probably will. They'll just have to adjust. But I mean, honestly, I've always thought that was, shady shit.
Yeah.
'Cause I've
Taxes.
never done that. So
So deductibles, are those a thing in Japan too? The
That's-
itemized
that's-
list? They have a
well, that's
standard
what I mean.
deductible?
That's what I would do. But I do it like an American does, right? I collect all my receipts. I create and I write down what it's for, what it was. I keep a very detailed list, and then my wife completely ignores it, puts it in a file, and just does the Japanese way. But now that I didn't even know it changed. She will be using my my stuff now. So I got revenge in the end. Their justification there, Andrew.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I know how it is. I also do this every tax season.
Yeah.
Though luckily, because I have Bank of America, Bank of America sends me a year-end statement.
Oh.
And basically just categorizes all my stuff for me, which is really cool.
Nice.
So I can basically just go down my year-end statement that Bank of America had sent me, just count up all the numbers, categorize it in my own way, tell them what it was for. Was it for my office? Was it for my computer? Was it for reference? Whatever. Hand it to my tax person, and they just count everything up, and I get deductions.
There you go.
Yeah.
Easy enough.
Yeah, it's a it takes a whole Saturday, but I get it done.
Of course, I don't really deal with the finances whatsoever. Actually, I don't even ever see money. My wallet's fine.
I can't wait until I can't wait till I'm in that position.
Well, I know my wallet never has money in it. It has
Like cash money or
yeah,
like a bank
cash
card?
money. Yeah.
Mm.
I have one of those one of them touchy cards,
Mm,
and I hardly ever use
that
that.
makes sense.
I don't really need money, to be honest with you. My wife's the one that spends the money.
Because you can hear that. But it's still good that you're able to, get a sandwich or something when you're out. You at least have a card or enough money for that.
Yeah, I suppose I never do, but okay.
So your wife buys pays for your ships.
Yeah, no.
There you
Yeah,
go.
all that stuff is all automatic.
Wow.
Licensing, taxes, it's all automatic. I don't even know how many bank accounts she has. I know there's at least 5.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't
Wow.
know why. I don't
Dang,
ask
man.
questions, dude. She's literally a professional economist. She, like I said, she did work on Wall Street. So yeah, I just stay.
She's a
I
professional.
Yeah, man,
stay out of it.
honestly, that's the dream. Like, if I don't have to do it anymore, just find somebody who's good at it and let them do it. I'll let them do it. I don't want
Marry
to
'em.
deal with the
There
money.
you go. That's what
Yeah,
you do.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's
Wow.
yeah, 100%.
That's a
It's
bug.
like my
That's
it's like my
a-
grandmother. My grandmother just sits around and does all the taxes in the house. It's great
Oh, sweet.
for
There
my
you go.
grandfather.
Yeah. Well, that's the person
That's
who's good
one.
at it.
That's one bucket list.
Oh, is it? There you go. There's
Yeah,
a
there
bucket
you go.
list.
There you go. Yeah,
There's a bucket list. Yeah.
somebody I can marry who will do my taxes.
Yeah, I don't. I so never see money to the point that, of course, running a business in Japan is so simple. All you if you're under that 180 grand, right? All you have to do is create this thing they call a gesha, which basically is a pay envelope, is how you translate it. And it's just this manila envelope, and it's got this like grid for depending on what you're doing. Mine's monthly, so you have 12 spaces on it, and all you do is you give it to the kid or the parent, depending on who's there. They put their money in. That envelope goes into my bag. It disappears in the morning. I never see inside
They never be
the
seen again.
envelopes. Yeah. But then my wife takes them. She does some little Japanese characters in the little square, and then she takes her ink on and chops it. And that's it. That's all you got to do. That's business in Japan.
That's how you pay the government.
That's how you do. Yeah, yeah. So there's your accounting, and of course I also keep receipts. So, yeah, it's very, very simple. And it's good. Should be. Small business should be easy. Let people try.
Yeah.
Right.
Basic
yeah,
survival
that sounds
shouldn't be that
amazing.
complicated.
Yeah. I guess there are a couple other requirements depending on what you're doing. Like I need a license, to be a teacher, but that's easy. I went to the universities. So that's all you need. If you want to have food and alcohol, you got to have a couple of licenses for that, but they're not hard to get. Yeah, it depends what you do, but it's not much to it. You can start a business real easy in Japan and give it a go.
Yeah.
In America, I don't even want to think about the frickin' paperwork you got to fill out just to open a lawnmower business.
Honestly,
Yeah, no.
Establishing a business only takes 15 minutes online. It's the taxes that takes the longer time.
Is it? No.
Yeah, so like you can get an EIN in 5 minutes. All you got to do is type in your name, your social security, your business name, your location, and then they just send you an EIN number and you're good.
Yeah.
And then but then when it comes to, all right, like who are you selling to? Like what are your projected numbers for the year? So because for me, this is how dumb it is, right? So basically, you can pay your taxes, your sales tax. My personal tax and my sales tax are on two different wavelengths. Like I pay 2 separate taxes for those. So my personal sales tax or income tax is still annually. So I still only do that once a year. But because I pay more than $100 in a year for my sales tax, they bump me up to quarterly, starting in 2024, which is dumb because it's not like I'm a huge business with this huge cash flow coming in that I'm gonna forget to pay, my $200 to the government. Is like, heaven forbid, I might miss $200, over the course of the year, and they don't get it. But anyway, so they bumped me up to quarterly, so now I pay my sales tax every 4 months instead of every year.
Well, okay. Yeah, I don't know what my wife does. I don't think they have a system like that here. Do you know in Japan, if you make under 20 grand a year, you don't pay any taxes at all?
Well,
That's
it's about
pretty dope.
15 or 16 grand here, I think, or something around that for me as well. I didn't have to pay tax when I was self-employed at all because I didn't earn enough.
In America,
always have to pay
$1,
taxes.
you pay your
Yep.
damn taxes. Man.
It's well, now it's $600. It used or nationwide it's $600 when it used to be by state. By state you could have a different thing. And but now the entire country has gone down to $600, but Massachusetts, where I live, has always been $600.
Oh, really? I didn't.
Was that just when you're self-employed? Or is that just you have to do taxes? Because obviously you only have to do taxes yourself here if you're employed by yourself. Yeah.
So what I'm under is called sole proprietor, which isn't an LLC, right? Like, I don't have to incorporate because I am a sole proprietor. I do everything by myself, and so basically everything goes into my personal income tax because it just all runs off my social security number, even though I do have an EIN. But oh shoot, I'm sorry, Rabbit. I lost the core. It
doesn't matter. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I was just curious. You answered my question enough. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But isn't it crazy all the things I've learned just by going independent? It's weird that I know all this stuff.
I learned a lot myself doing my taxes. I'm glad I don't have to do it anymore because it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Even when you don't have to pay, you still have to fill all your shit in. So,
Yep. Yeah, that's another annoying thing is if I have $0 made or for sales tax in a quarter, I still have to claim $0 for that 4 months with the government. So I still have to go through the whole process of doing the ST9 tax form and everything, even if I make $0. And
that's bureaucracy for you.
Yeah, I mean, I think we fought a revolutionary war over this or something.
Lost a lot of tea that day.
Yeah.
Why is this girl, Amron, wearing a priest's obi?
Because she's a fan of Japanese.
She's a bit of a weeb.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a weeb.
Yeah, but it doesn't go with the samurai armor.
Of course it doesn't.
Well, have a look at the reference then. But I'm drawing off.
Oh no, I'm not questioning you. I'm questioning the idea.
I don't know.
Like most weebs, they don't actually know what shit is. They're just like, it's Japanese.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Interesting. And I still I see Eric is not here. No, he is here. I just haven't heard anything from him. Are you on the toilet again? He's muted.
Get off the shitter.
Ooh. He's still muted. I see him moving around though, so oh. Ooh, Comic Book Bob is playing a video game. What video game are you playing, Bob?
I'm playing Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. Sounds like a zombie game.
No, it's a 4v1 isometric survivors versus killer.
Oh, so Jason, sweet.
Well, yeah, there's a whole bunch of Hollywood killers in here.
Who are you facing this time?
Don't know yet. Oh, it's Nemesis from Resident Evil.
Oh. Sounds fun.
Yep. They just added, and Chucky has been added, and he will be out at the end of the month.
Oh no, we don't want Chucky. No Chucky.
No Chucky?
No, definitely not. No Chucky. That's way too terrifying.
Yeah, we got we got Chucky, we got Pinhead from Hellraiser, we got Michael Myers, we got Freddy, Leatherface.
Do you have Pee Wee?
I hear it. No.
Yeah, you're gonna have
we have,
you're gonna have to turn that volume down though. It's coming through the entire.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Really? I'll take care of it in a second.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem whatsoever. I do like what Andrew is doing, though. This is kind of cool. Now, is this just some girl you saw in the reference, or is it just a random girl?
Yeah, no, it's one of the characters.
I see. So no one's doing bucket list stuff. All right, fine.
I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is Shizuka. She is my favorite character from the show, so I figured I'd draw her.
All right, there you go. I hear zombies.
Yeah, he has 2 zombies that spawn on the map with him.
Oh, I see.
It's Resident Evil.
Now, I do remember there was a Friday the 13th game that looked a lot like this. Came out.
Yeah, it was let's see here. How do I turn my volume
Someone
down?
played Jason, and then and the rest
Yeah,
of
and
you played
then everyone
victims.
else played camp counselors.
Yeah, well, victims.
Yeah, there's a lot of games, copycat games in that format, like around.
Well, they
It's,
call it
it's kind of a
asymmetric,
it's just kind of a
asymmetric multiplayer or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, they have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre game that just came out like that.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I Johan.
Hey, it's Jeff. Jeff finally arrived.
Hey, Jeff.
I was on radio
you?
watching the Radio Retro Future with Drink with Crazy. I think that's what it was. I've seen Johan.
Hey.
Alpha Bros says they have sandwiches
You
in
did.
Japan. I thought they just sold onigiri. Well, they sell a lot of onigiri. They sell a lot of temaki as well. But yeah, the Japanese rather like the most boring sandwiches you've ever seen in your life. Egg salad. That's a favorite.
Yeah.
Let's see. Occasionally you see ham and cheese. Occasionally.
Ooh.
Sometimes you get tuna fish. That's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
I
I
not.
would
prefer tuna
want
fish in my onigiri though.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's my favorite. Temaki as well. But no, they're not very sandwich sophisticated.
How's
But-
the bread?
It
Oh,
just
it's-
plain white bread.
Okay.
Are we continuing to do this at like 9 o'clock now?
Yes.
Okay. I knew that. I did know that.
Yeah, that's good. I know you know that. You're a
Next time you
professional.
come in, you should introduce yourself with a kazoo. It might scare everybody.
By the way, Chester,
Hey,
I
Rod.
talked to Todd about doing that wrestling thing on here,
Oh yeah,
and he's down for it, man.
cool. Now what we were gonna do, like wrestling art, right?
It's he's doing that wrestling card. It's a project he's doing.
Oh right. Yeah, bring him on here and we'll talk about his project. That's right. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also just to speak to Todd. It's been a long time, dude.
Oh, and by the way, I talked to the we just did pontificators on Wednesday, and
Yeah.
there's an open invitation anytime you want to come back, man.
Oh, I know. I just can't. I'm working.
I know it's time, yeah.
Yeah, I just can't. I only have 3 mornings available, and those have been truncated because right now my friend's injured himself, so I'm running his dynamite business. So I'm up at 3 o'clock every
What?
morning doing the dynamite. Then I have to come in and find some time to do my translations. Then I got to do these YouTubes or go to the city, and then I got classes. Then I got university. Yeah.
Did I
No.
hear
Did
something about dynamite?
Yeah, did your friend injure himself because of the dynamite?
No.
Oh, what a shame.
Well,
No.
Is he
that's
okay
okay.
though?
Wow.
I mean, if you have a dynamite business, you might as well injure yourself by blowing yourself up.
Yeah, no. I would be
Maybe Wile E.
surprised if
Coyote
there's
would
ever
work
been a
out.
dynamite incident in Japan as
Yeah.
pedantic as they are.
In China, on the other hand,
Yeah.
dynamite and explosions every day.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Tuesday. I guess we gotta have another dynamite explosion.
You guys are
No,
gonna
usually it's
do
gas explosions.
Yeah, no, they're just the Chinese. It's too much corruption. You can't get anything done. But no, they're so crazy pedantic here. I mean, what I have to do, like say when I get a delivery, right, of the dynamite, and you're getting like 5-6 tons at a time, right?
Sure.
You have to, you get a big, huge, giant truck will come in front of the bunker space. You have to offload it, by hand. You're not allowed to use any tools because that could potentially be dangerous, right? So it has to be done by hand. You have to load it into a smaller truck, and then you have to take this truck and you got to go into the back of the bunker where you have the strong box rooms, right? But they make for safety reasons, they say. They make the tunnel you have to go through to get to that back area just wide enough that the truck will barely fit. I mean, literally, you got an inch on each side. Would you like to try reversing in and out of that?
No, with a bunch of dynamite? No, I wouldn't.
Well, you have to do it many times because 5 tons is a lot, and when you have a 1-ton truck, you can see how many trips it takes. Then you have to offload all of that into the bunker building. Then you have to come out and do it over and over and over and over again. So, yeah, then you got to sign a bunch of papers. You have to sell your soul twice.
All right.
Yeah.
So the taxes aren't as bad, but the rest of the paperwork is kind of...
Oh yeah, no, it's luckily all I have to do is just sign for shit. His wife takes care of that.
okay.
Yeah. But it is really pedantic and stuff. But I don't mind. I like doing it. I actually enjoy it. It's fun. I get to drive a truck, which I don't get to do very often. And,
That's true. It's a little different from a yacht.
It is, and I get a nice workout too, so it's good.
Really?
Sure.
Here's a question though, man. It's like making it so narrow like that. Doesn't that kind of create danger?
You would think.
So it's like the idea is to not
safer?
create danger.
Well, Bob, you've clearly never spoken to a Japanese person before.
Well, what do they say?
They would not have an answer for you because that's what's written down. That's the rule.
Oh.
They can't comprehend anything. It's not the rule.
That's right. It's really actually pretty funny
Yeah, it's
talking like
hilarious.
as an American and talking to them. Just be like, well, why don't you just do it this way? And they're like, because that's how we've done it forever. Yeah. It's just,
Okay, that didn't answer the question. What?
yeah, it's like
No, they can't.
But-
They can't. They're impossible.
it is physically impossible, physically and mentally impossible for them to think outside of the rules. It's pretty funny.
Bob, I'm gonna mute you. So unmute yourself
Okay.
when you want to talk. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Just remember to unmute yourself when you want to talk.
Yep.
Oh no, I can. All of a sudden, I can hear you and not hear that. Speak
Yeah,
again. Bob?
I was gonna say it shouldn't be doing
Oh,
that. That's why I
no.
was saying it was weird.
Okay,
Is it still doing it?
Nope, it's stopped. So there you go. Sweet.
That's weird.
I don't want to know what Eric is doing here. I'm looking at it. I see it. Yeah, this is his bucket list. I can see. So we got Akira here, and his bucket list is to ride a Kimetsu no Yaiba sister with, I don't even know what's in her butt. Something's in her butt. Eric, are you having a bad day? She's naked. Oh goodness. I think Eric's having a bad day.
Feel better soon, Eric.
Yeah, feel better soon, Eric. Okay. It is brilliant art though, which is always good. Let's see what Melissa's doing. Oh, that's nice. I guess this is the writing of the bucket list, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess I could. Do you want me to Do you want me to kind of describe my personal bucket list now, or should I wait and hope the arc evades it at the end, or what would you
No,
like?
no. I'd love to hear it. Please tell me about it. I'm thinking
Oh.
strawberry shortcakes and daisies.
Aw, those are nice things. Well, what I really want to do, before I pass on, is write a song and a story that's been in my head for most of my life. I just, well, I
Just get the courage to finish it.
get the courage to finish it, to get over being afraid that it won't be, because it's better that it exists at all out there, even if it is just a mediocre. It's just, I don't want the song. I don't want the music and songs to just
Never be.
never be.
Yeah.
It's like be bad, but be.
What's
And I'm
the
just,
premise?
Huh?
What's the premise of the story?
Oh, well, it's about a Pika.
A peacock. Yes. Okay. Good start.
Whew. It's about a Pika who
He wants to. There's like an evil bat colony that's
Uh-huh.
trying to. They had the caves, and then they wanted to. It wasn't enough to have the caves. They had to take the mountain, and so the Pika are mountain rodents, and they were the first ones to fall to the bats. Well, second, I suppose the first were the bats.
right.
And then they took over, and then they were Pika, so they managed to escape kind of towards some of the grasslands. And the bats are trying to take over that too, so they fled to the forest, and they're going further still. So he's kind of having to make a stand with the creatures of the forest and going like, something's got to give here, and trying to figure out how can he. He wanted to go and fight to try and stop the ensemble, but he didn't see how he could, so he's been just trying to help war orphans and keep everybody together and just pick up the pieces and try and find a life for everyone else. But it's clearly not stopping. So he's coming to a point where he's kind of like, I think I'm going to have to take the fight back to them because they're never going to stop. So he's off to return to where he ran from and try and save everybody. So it's kind of a big story, which can make it
Sounds
hard
like
to put
you
into.
need to speak to Gary Shipman.
Oh yeah.
You think so? I mean,
Yeah.
he does draw beautiful animals.
He
does.
He is the man.
Yeah.
Enough said. And he's
Yeah,
one of the
that is
sweetest humans
true.
I've ever seen.
Gary's good.
Gary, yeah, Gary's great.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Maybe we can
Mr.
talk to him
Packins land.
sometime.
And been
Cool.
Packins Land, yeah.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
having
yeah. That was a good book.
video.
we
was
can
that,
tell.
I'm having some problems here with my video. I can't see what anybody's doing. It like kicks me
Really?
right out of Discord. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh my goodness. Is it your internet that's down, or do you think it's something
No,
else?
it's I don't know. Could be a video driver. Could be, but I
No.
mean, it's the only thing I have up, and it just kicks me right on out.
Oh, that's so weird.
Try it
maybe
again here.
Drop out and just come back in.
Yeah, you
I
might
already
have
have.
to like. But have
Alright.
you done like the hard like end task Control Alt Delete
Yeah.
turn off
Ooh.
Discord?
Yeah. No, I've like literally shut down and restarted.
Big off.
Yeah, the big off.
The big off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can
It's
tell
so-
you, Jeff,
like
they're
that
doing some
sometimes.
good stuff. Tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually getting to color now.
I actually like the character
Yay!
Rabbit's doing. It's an interesting character. Johan is already deep into the color, dude. He's way ahead of you guys.
Well, I mean, what do you expect?
That's true.
He's good.
Did I mention I've seen Johan?
You have. I don't know what you meant by it. Do you see him as you understand
Why?
his meaning of life, or you seen him
Yes.
at a distance? You seen him in your erotic dreams? I'm not really sure.
I've looked deeply into the man's eyes and straight into his soul.
Aw,
Wow, really?
really? When did that happen?
Not even Johan knows
That's
this.
right. You got a peeper outside the window, Johan.
He has a kazoo.
I am in Indonesia right
Ayo.
now.
Right now. Can you feel me breathing on your neck? Johan.
Really? No, no.
no.
You will be no. You. If you are in Indonesia, you'll be a standout here.
That's true. We do stand out there. That is definitely true.
You definitely know.
People will try to take a picture with you.
No, that's true.
Aw, cute. Hey, look, tourists.
Sometimes.
No, it's definitely true. Yeah. I've walked
Yeah.
many places in Asia, and they want to take pictures with you. Look, it's a white person. I've never seen one of them before.
I never had the
Yeah.
the experience of people trying to take pictures of me in Japan, but they definitely wanted to talk to me.
Oh,
That's
Oh.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
no,
it
they
was
do
pretty
like
pleasant.
that. They do like that. Yeah. Well, you know the thing I always found interesting about Asia that I don't get is if you're a white person or even tanned, a foreigner,
I'm one of those.
right? Anywhere you go in Asia, people are very interested in interacting with you, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you're a black person, they want nothing to do with you. And I don't get it because they have no experience with black people. There are hardly any anywhere. They don't have
Yeah,
any. They
true.
have no neighbors that they interact with, right? I mean,
Except Johnny Somali.
Oh well, that yeah.
But yeah, not right now.
Yeah.
Not for a while. Not for about 5 years.
Yeah.
In
Well, you know
prison
what I
for
mean?
5
It's weird though, Amron. I don't understand why the Asians are so. They really don't like black people. And I don't get it because they have no experience with them. I mean, if you're in America and you're dealing with thugs and shit like that, I can get you might have a little bit of a turn on you, right? But they have no idea whatsoever. But yet they really don't like them. They'll cross the street.
There's a whole subculture in Japan of like that like the black culture mimicry.
Yeah.
Like so why do they have that? But
the
no...
Japanese are the least of this conversation, to be fair.
Okay.
But in general, it even applies here. Although you do see more blacks on the TV here than you would anywhere else. I'm not making any claims. I never understood it. Is my point, because they have no experience with blacks. But because and they're not good.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I'm not asking Johan anything, Sheldon. I don't know really how Indonesians feel about it. Don't know,
Sheldon.
But it's weird. I've always thought that was weird. I mean, I
How
suppose.
does one have?
Well, they do look different than the rest of us, I suppose.
Everybody looks different.
Yeah, but we're American though. We don't really think like that. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Well,
It's a
one
thing,
of
though.
one of the things on the opposite end of the spectrum that I have always found interesting is like a lot of Japanese art is more mimics like Eastern European or like European features rather than Asian features, you know?
Oh no, absolutely. They try. They fail 99% of the time. But they do try. You're right. Yeah.
Well, you can't say there isn't a lot of great art culture coming out of, Europe and all the Renaissance and things like that. So.
Oh, even in comic books. Modern European comic books are wicked badass, man. I mean, some of the best comic book art in the world is coming out of Europe.
Well, not even. I don't even mean like their art or like I'm more saying like their character features and like the characters that they do like are built like Europeans rather than Asians.
They tell a lot of European stories. Yep, you're right, 100% right. I don't know the Japanese obsession with it. I've asked about it, and they've actually the answers I get is that our culture is more interesting than theirs. No,
but that's not what I asked you.
Right, I know. But of course, it just might be. perception, right? I mean, when we don't think about our culture very much because we're in it, right?
Right.
And from their point, but I've asked this question before, and that's the answer I got. But
Interesting.
You're 100% right. They do it all the time. The thing that's funny with me though is even though they do try to go, especially in the face, they do try to get the European look or the Persian look or something like that. They fail all the time though. It always looks Asian. They're trying, but here in Japan anyway. But they really can't. They're not good at it. But I suppose it's like anything else. You do what you know, right?
Yeah.
It's
'Cause
okay
they-
for people.
Or
to-
maybe there are black people in Indonesia. Black people, I mean, in Indonesian here
Oh,
from
yeah, I'm sure.
Eastern Indonesian, from Papua.
Yeah.
Our brothers
Well,
from
yeah, but we don't want to get into
Ambon.
that
Yeah,
conversation. Your government is murdering them, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. the
Johan
news
doesn't take
are-
any part of that.
the news are contradicting each other. So
Yeah. No. It is what it is. But
yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
anywhere you go, people like to murder.
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 Bad.
Border
I'll do it
disputes
again.
are a
Not do that.
thing. I'm just wondering when we're going to start murdering the Mexicans, or more importantly, the Canadians. We need to deal with them.
Annex the country. Yeah.
No,
I've been saying for a long time that the United States needs to just go ahead and invade Canada, and
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of Canadians would just be like, yeah, we're totally cool with this. I'm
we
fine
should.
with this.
We should
Yeah,
send
chemo would be, yeah.
We should
Yeah.
send all the Quebecois to Belgium, specifically, and all the communists. We can send them to, where should we go? Belarus. They would be at a really warm welcome over there. And keep all the
And
cowboys. We like the cowboys; they're good.
Mhm.
And then
Justin Trudeau specifically.
yeah,
Where's
yeah.
he go?
Oh, where him specifically? I would send him to Laos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
They would straighten that boy right out. They would. Yeah. He was such a sad looking boy the other day. He was trying to have himself. He's divorced now. You see, his wife left him.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, and he was trying to have himself a little bit of lunch all by himself. But the damn Palestinian protesters disturbed it, and he had to leave. Aw.
That's hilarious.
Aw.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello.
Are you doing better? How's the video?
We're gonna find out in about 2 seconds here.
Your mic definitely does sound different. That's for sure.
It does.
It's because I'm using my recording mic. But
Oh,
No, it is better mic. It's very.
it's
nice.
very nice.
okay.
How's my
Well, let's
mic
see what
sound?
happens.
Is it good?
Your mic
Yeah.
sounds swell as always.
Sounds good to me.
No, I never heard it. I don't know. Does my mic work well, or is it just?
It
mediocre?
does.
Yeah.
It sounds. It sounds great.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Glad to hear.
Nope. I guess that was a failure, Jeff.
That was a failure.
Oh.
Well, I normally I would turn this over to Eric, but he's not talking to me. He's muted, and he's just not interacting. I don't know what's going on. No idea. But I'm going to go get some coffee. So who should I put in charge? They're all busy. Bob.
Waffy.
Bob's in charge.
Bob's in charge.
Oh shit!
Bob's in charge.
Bob's
Get
in
ready.
charge.
We're about to make it stupid up in here.
All right. I'm going to get some coffee. Bob's the boss.
Bob's in charge.
Oh my
Until we get
god!
Jeff back.
I don't get why this is no longer working. This used to work fine. Now all of a sudden it just stopped working.
Do you? This is something that happened to me before. Do you have your? I think it's something acceleration. If something acceleration is checked on, I forget what that feature is called. If you go into the
Something
features in the advanced features,
acceleration.
it's like I
In
wish I
Discord?
remembered. Yeah, in your Discord settings, there's a program accelerator which basically tries to automatically even out your features. So if you turn that off, things will maybe stabilize a little bit.
It
Because
does
that's
like
what happened to me.
like smooths out your friggin' lines and stuff.
Yeah, something. I forget, but it worked for me when I turned it off. My program stopped crashing a lot.
Accelerator in Discord.
Yeah, in the Discord settings.
There's Nitro.
That's their paid service.
Hmm.
I'm really
There's
invested. I want to know
server
if this works.
boost. This is not. None of the stuff is boosted.
Boost.
Boost. Boost.
Every boost.
Work.
We're very sorry to the listening audience. This is not dead air. We're sitting in intense anticipation for
I know,
Jeff's
right?
results.
Try Jeff's inevitable disconnect.
Oh no. Maybe it'll work this time.
Windows settings. Open Discord. Stay minimized. Minimize the tray. Streamer mode. Enable streamer mode. Which I have no idea what that does.
Okay, maybe that's more RAM efficient or something.
Yeah. No.
I know that streamer mode turns off like, notifications and stuff so that you don't get pings while you're streaming.
Yeah,
okay,
no,
that
that's
actually does
not
make
it.
sense.
Hardware acceleration.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, okay.
Wait, did it? Oh no.
Did it help?
Yeah.
Can you stay longer? Welcome back.
What did it do?
Well, I actually restarted it. But hang on. Auto navigate home. Okay, let's do these.
One more time.
It worked.
Hey.
Hey.
Did it work?
Yeah, it
Welcome back
worked.
to
I
the
can
land of
see.
competency.
Nice.
That's weird. I don't know why all of a sudden it would stop working like that because it was always turned on.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's the one setting that worked for me, so I figured I'd pass it along.
Yeah. Hey, if it works out, then I guess we just have to go with it, right?
Now I feel like a DJ with this thing on. Welcome to WPPQ, smooth jazz.
Gee, that might not hurt.
And now we're going to put on
We
something
can
a
get
little
Chester
bit
to come back and play
Kenny
the
G.
saxophone. Then it will be smooth jazz.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Barry White.
Sitting in a corner, not doing anything. Okay, maybe I had a little too much sugar tonight.
It's 5 o'clock drive time. Where are you headed to? Wait a second, that'd be a bit different. Hey, it's 5 o'clock drive time. Time to play a little bit of Loverboy. Working for the weekend. I can't believe that caused all my problems.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
that was a
God.
weird one.
Was that giving you a hard time for the last stream you were just on? I
No.
think you said you're just getting off of one, right?
This has just started today, literally today.
Oh. Huh.
That thing has
So
been set. That thing has been set on since I started Discord, like 4 or 5 years
I
ago.
wonder if I think Discord a while ago had a thing where it was like not. No, that was I think it was OBS that wasn't working with Android. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what it's up to.
Well, I'm not doing this on Android. I'm doing this on my PC.
It could be it.
So we have to offer up a prayer here because apparently
Sacrifice?
Snoop Dogg has given up smoke.
Wow.
That's good.
He hit the
Yeah.
age.
Nice.
It finally
The
happened.
shizzle.
Yeah, he said after much consideration and consideration and conversation with my family, I've decided to give up smoke. Please respect my privacy at this time, Snoop Dogg.
The
Good
shizzle.
for you, Mr. Dog.
Shizzle,
Yeah.
my noodle.
For shizzle, my brother.
Yes.
So
But-
we fixed it.
Wow.
Oh, good.
Yay!
But has he given up on the gin and juice, though?
No.
Well,
Never. Yeah.
juice at least has vitamins.
That is true. Yeah, that's not what. No, I'm not. No, Jeff.
You sweet summer child.
You handle that. You handle that, Jeff. I'll leave that one alone.
What was that?
Yeah, nothing. No, it was just like it never happened. But my friend's in the hospital, right? And
Oh no.
well, yeah, I told you got injured, right?
Not 'cause we're dynamite.
He blew himself up.
Okay. But he's I don't drink, right? But he does like his little drams of grappa is his favorite drink. But he also smokes and drinks coffee, and all those kind of things.
Oh my
He
goodness.
can't do any of them. And the nurses are always yelling at him because he tries to sneak out here or there, and they're eagle-eyeing him all the time.
Oh no. Poor nurses.
It's true.
Well, I guess it.
Well, they do run the hospital, so.
Yeah. I guess the whole it's the rules thing isn't helping them too much.
The what? Say that again?
I guess it's the whole it's the rules. You have to sit here and behave yourself isn't helping the nurses too
Well,
much.
no, that's true. It's Japan. Although my friend's a bit of a
At,
rebel for Japanese.
At least he could ask for cute nurses.
No, I went and checked on him to, get all the paperwork and stuff I had to get, and he had a battle axe, baby. I was like, damn, dude.
No cute nurses.
No cute nurses, dude.
Oh man.
Gotta make sure he spaces himself.
But the nurses in animes are cute.
I've
And they
seen
have
cute
good hair.
nurses. Yeah. About
Yeah, there's
20
plenty of
years.
cute nurses here in the United States. I know that.
Yeah. And then they get very upset on set up TikTok videos about how someone died and they're sad about it. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
I in my adult life I haven't been in a hospital but twice. Once I got my entire waistline got cut open by a large knife. That was bad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
Wow.
My intestines were literally out.
Yes, we've
Wow,
discussed
what
this one
did you
before.
do?
Damn, son.
Oh,
You're
I
okay.
haven't heard about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bar fight, not a big deal. But
Wow. What?
You
Bar
know,
fight?
bar fights, Johan. You've been in a couple yourself, so you know how it
well,
goes.
Johan, I haven't really
Then,
talked about
yeah.
it much on this channel, but I was a bouncer for 12 years.
No. Yeah. But I mean, bar fight until they are nice, until your
know the bar
intestines
fight.
were out. I mean, maybe we don't have bars here, so we don't know. But in the movies, I saw bar fight. Sometimes it's not so deadly. It's not so brutal.
Well, that's you're watching Hollywood. No,
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah,
that big a
Hollywood.
deal, dude.
I understand.
Yeah, it just happened. But the only other time was 20 years ago. And I had thrown my back out because I literally was stupid and put a freaking couch on my shoulder and walked it down a hallway.
Oh.
Yeah, well, and it was one of those ones that had the bed inside too. So extra heavy.
Oh, those are very heavy.
Yeah, but this was like 20 years ago, so I was still 30 something, but I thought I was 20, right? But
Sure,
nevertheless, I spent the weekend in the hospital and waiting for the doctor to come and do his doctor stuff. And so that's the only time I've been in a hospital here in Japan was that one time, and I had a super cute nurse.
That's good.
Yeah,
I guess. Were
No.
you-
The
I hope
fantasy
you
can,
didn't
the
give her any
fantasy can live
trouble.
on, Johan.
it can.
The
Yeah.
fantasy's alive.
Yeah,
There is always a chance.
she was a little thing.
Although-
She was probably about 4'8".
As the Japanese do.
Yeah.
Super cute.
Yeah.
But no, his was like a 5'3", maybe 58, 60-year-old battle axe. She's mean too. She looked mean.
Well.
Keeping him in line without his cigarettes or his coffee, that probably does take a certain amount of.
And I imagine because he's like a legacy family here in the city, and he's also one of the wealthiest people in the city. So I'm sure he's a pain in the ass to deal with.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Still a friend though?
Oh yeah, no, he's my friend. Yeah. None of those things mean anything to me. So.
Right.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Is he Japanese too?
No, I didn't tell them. Yeah, no, he's a Japanese guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
His family is actually kind of merging of two families, but way back in Kamakura, they started producing black powder, and then in Sengoku Jidai, they started making guns and black powder, all the way through Edo, and now these days they just do dynamite.
It's dynamite.
Oh.
He's okay. He didn't get Wile E. Coyote or anything.
No,
so.
no, he didn't. But I mean that business has been around for what, 500, almost 600 years.
Whoa.
Yeah, long time.
Guess there's no question what you're gonna do when you grow up in that family.
Yeah, well, the thing is, his son is an aircraft engineer designer for Mitsubishi. So
What a disappointment.
yeah, right. I do have some inside information which I can't give you, but Mitsubishi is working on something.
Ooh, I hope it's. I don't know. I was going to try to say something funny real quick and I couldn't think of it.
A yacht?
No, that would be cool. If
Boy,
it
I
was
hope it's a yacht.
That would be great.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So Eric is still not talking to me. Jeff is here, I guess.
Yep, Jeff is here.
I told you we fixed it.
Oh, hi.
I said we
Jeff got
fixed it.
his-
You're like,
You did.
He
Yeah,
got
okay,
his bug
whatever.
declaration in order.
How did Bob do?
I didn't do shit.
I think he's doing really well on his game.
Yeah, so he
No,
didn't
I
do
don't
his
know.
job. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, Jeff came in, and then we were technical
Okay.
support for Jeff for a while.
yes, we were
Alright.
we were being technical, and then I did my my radio announcer impersonation.
Oh, very
It was
nice.
delightful.
Well, Andrew is winning for the Technicolor shit, though.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah. No,
That's kind of something from the. That's the way that's a weird thing, man. They do
Yeah.
blood like that in the anime.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Why
like,
not?
like
yeah.
the zombies. It almost looks like the zombies have paint all over them.
Yeah. Well, it's different.
Yeah, I liked it. I really liked the art direction of it. It was cool.
I see how you're
Kind of a
really
graphic
trying to
art.
work on them under boobs, but there not many boobs under there.
No, yeah, not really.
Yeah.
I like it. I prefer it that way.
Yeah,
I like my
fine.
petite women.
Well, you know how
Yeah,
it
does
is.
look
yeah.
like
There's
intestines.
one with the ones with the small ones, and there's one character with the giant ones, and they're like angry.
I mean,
Yeah, I-
you read my comic, and they're all pretty petite. So
Yeah, that's true.
I got to represent.
I'm more in your camp, but I didn't marry that though. I don't know how that
Yeah.
happened. I like the athletic girl that's not so, overwhelming in the top. I like that look. It's sexy.
Right?
Hmm.
I find the appeal.
Yeah, but I married a girl
People here in the
Japan
people
that's
here in the
giant.
yeah, people here in the States, they make fun of me for it, but I'm my own man and I don't fall to peer pressure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
No, I get it. I don't know how that happened though. I did marry. I didn't marry, but I dated a girl named Heidi when I was young, and
We've heard about Heidi.
oh yeah, the watermelon girl. Yeah,
You have told us about Heidi.
yeah, impressive. Of course, I'd hate to see her now though, because we were high school kids and they were perky. Boy, I wouldn't. I don't know about now though.
Now it looks like two schnauzers.
Yeah. You never know. She might have buckles. What was that, Amy?
Well, hopefully she's happily married and has
She
a family
is.
of her own.
Oh,
and
she has
really
5
well.
kids, I think. Yeah.
Does she?
Yeah.
Nice.
I know the guy.
Oh.
I know the guys she married as well. They make a
Oh,
good couple.
yeah?
Yeah,
Aw.
they're more of your kind of they're not countries, but they're I don't know how I would say it. Christian. There's the word.
Off of the earth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Very devout types. You know, I'm not that.
You're
We,
welcome,
we, we kind of figured that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
We gathered.
She's
All on our own.
No, she was a nice girl though. Heidi was a good girl. And like I said, they're happily married. They've been married since she's 92 or something like that.
Ooh.
Oh, good for her. Good for them.
So got a bunch of kids. Yeah,
It's nice to hear some good news.
it is. Yeah, and the only reason I know that is because she's really good friends with my brother's wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess we grew up in the same area, right? So
That's
there's
right.
a good chance everybody.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah, seeing that Rhode Island is the size of a small town, a village.
Well,
It's like, oh yeah, we all know.
Really?
Thank you,
Okay.
Andrew. Thank you. Yeah. No, it's super teeny. You can get from any one point to any other point in Rhode Island in under 45 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would even be. How about hard drive would that be, Rabbit? Is that considered a pretty long drive in England or
How far?
a short drive?
And you
45
can
minutes?
go the furthest distance you can travel in Rhode Island is about a 45-minute ride.
Yeah, that's not far.
Yeah.
bad.
No, England's definitely bigger, Amy. Rhode Island's little. We're little.
Wow,
We're
cool.
stubborn.
Yes, you have to be. You're tiny.
That's our fame. You know that, Andrew, right?
Oh my, yes. I mean,
Stubbornness?
Yes,
I mean,
no,
heaven forbid you look somebody in the eye and wave hi to them when you're walking down the street,
Oh,
ruin
no.
their day.
No, God, no, don't do that.
Oh, but
Don't wave at people?
oh, I see.
Friendliness.
Oh, yeah,
is
no,
for the
no.
devil, don't you know?
Oh yeah, no, we do not wave at. You do not wave at people. You do not interact with them if you do not know them. Oh no.
Is that because it's such a tiny place and everyone already knows each other?
No, it's just New
because
England.
They're Yankees.
Yeah, it's just New England.
Yeah, it's just them
Hey.
Northerners.
The Northerners. Yeah,
A bit aloof, I guess.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, to be fair though, the world does owe those damn Yankees quite a bit because this
Yeah.
modern world you live in, they built. So.
Yeah.
Don't know how, but they did.
It takes about 45 minutes to get from one place to the other. But they managed.
Well, no, the Yankees are in more than just Rhode Island. New England.
Not just Rhode Island?
No,
Oh,
New
okay.
Englanders, yes. And New Yorkers are not Yankees. They are the bastard enemies. So don't ask.
Oh yeah, no way.
So they didn't do anything, huh?
Well,
New
actually,
Yorkers, New Englanders.
well, Yankee is a derogatory term from the old New Amsterdamers toward the Dutch specifically. And they just started calling us all Yankees. So it's actually one of those derogatory terms that we embraced.
What
Yeah.
about Dixies? Is it the same?
Dixie, well, the Mason-Dixon is a line. So, you know.
Yeah, I think Mom said there are people in England who are calling some of the Southerners who came over during the war Yankees, and that did not go over well.
No, I wouldn't do
Oh,
that.
no.
That would be bad.
That'll
Yeah.
piss a Southerner off faster than anything.
Yeah, no, the Mason-Dixon line is a boundary line, Johan.
Mm.
separating the North from the South.
Oh.
Those dirty Yankees.
Yeah.
Dang Yankees.
So it's
I'm
not
sorry, I've
just
been muted for a while.
You've been
You
muted
okay?
for a while.
You have, yeah.
I was on a work phone call,
Oh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
why, yeah. Hey,
but I
Alan,
was drawing the whole time.
this is turning out pretty well, honey. I like it.
Oh, thank you.
It's cool. She took
Well, if it makes
How
you
much
feel
did
any,
you
challenge literally.
if it makes you feel any better, Eric, Chester will be scarred for life. So
I will.
Oh.
Well, how when's this happening?
there's bonus.
Bonus. Oh, his thing. Yeah, his thing. I don't know. Eric's having a bad day.
What?
He was on a
That
business
is-
call.
That's a really horribly vulgar thing you're doing there, Eric. It's pretty bad.
Is it?
Straw poll is done.
I think so. Yeah.
I
His
figured
bucket
you would
list.
like it.
His bucket list is to ride the poor, depraved zombie girl from
Naked.
Kimetsu no Yaiba, who is naked.
Naked
Yeah,
zombie
and she's
girl.
got
yes.
something up her butt. I saw it.
No, I took that out.
Oh, okay. It's still a bit too far, huh? All right.
I'll
It's
be
a
right
zombie
back.
stripper.
It's a zombie stripper. Yes, I know. It's Kimetsu no Yaiba. We all see it. We see it. We know what you do. Now I love Johan. So look what Johan's doing, Andrew.
All right, let me take a look. I'll see what.
That's a clever way to No, zoom out, Johan. What are you doing?
What? Okay.
You can't see it. He's working on detail. But
Yeah.
no, see how he's using the blood from the bat
Yeah.
to add color. Yeah,
He found Lucille somehow.
he did.
Yeah, it is. It's Lucille.
Now, how absolute traumatized were the majority of the women in America when he killed that little Asian boy that they
Glenn.
all loved, Glenn? Yeah,
Yep.
and hardcore too. They didn't even play around. They really killed Glenn.
Just like they did in the comic.
Yeah,
Yeah, but none of them white women who watch Walking Dead read the comic.
no, I'm sure it traumatized all of them. I remember that was the only thing anyone talked about, and then they stopped watching it, and it died. So you killed your show by killing Glenn by sticking to the story, though. You got to give him that, Bob.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They changed everything else, but you know.
I mean, they got the perfect guy to play Negan. So
Yeah, what is that guy's name? He was good
Jeffrey
at that.
Dean Morgan.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, just stay off his Twitter.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh.
Why is he a woke guy?
He's pretty. He's pretty
Oh,
woke.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who would have been
Yeah,
also good for that is Benicio del Toro.
Oh, he's good in everything. I think
He
he's
is. You're right,
He's
yeah.
good actor.
Yeah. Who's your best actor over there in Indonesia? Who's the king of the heap there?
Hmm.
Oh, I think that there is one an actress. She once appeared in the Last of Us the series.
Oh, okay. Never
The
watched
name
that.
is Christine Hakim. Yeah.
Christine Hakim. It rhymes. I like it.
In and im. In one with an N and one with an M.
Yeah, but it still rhymes. though.
Still rhymes, sir.
Christine.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
She's the-
Japan, Chester, in Japan, is it still Beat Takeshi who's still the most famous actor ever?
I wouldn't know the answer to that question. I don't watch
Oh.
Japanese cinema is so bad. It's so bad.
It's definitely the coolest.
Hey, but Beat Takeshi is also very popular here. It's part of my childhood too.
He's even in the Yakuza game series.
Yeah, Beat Takeshi's a legend.
Well, dude, to be fair,
It's his face too.
his name, friggin' Kazuchika Okada and a bunch of wrestlers are in that game too.
The face I see on the back of all the little girls' phones and their little bags is this kid called he's young. He's really young, like 22 or something like that. His name's
One of those
Shinji.
boy band guys.
No, he doesn't have the gay thing going on. But no, he's just a normal looking dude. He's very cute, handsome dude though. I get it. But I don't know what he's in, but his name is I think it's Shinji. But the girls are all crazy about him. I don't know what that means, Andrew. But
Maybe
I
he's
don't. Yes,
banned or
I do
something
not
like
know who
that?
that is.
Very normal. He's not weird.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like it when they're not
Yeah.
weird.
Right?
Yeah. Well,
That's
it's
a good
funny.
sign, maybe.
Well, the funny thing is, because he came up just the other day, outside of just all the little phone pictures I see, but because I was in had a junior high class, right, and they got like 10 kids in it, right, and I asked the kids, who is the coolest, most handsome dude in Japan? I asked, right? And of course, we just finished playing a game, and I had 10 minutes to kill. You know how it is, Andrew.
I do.
I and of course they had, of course, they're junior high school kids, so the boys and the girls, ew, still I know it's weird. So the boys all chose this guy who I know who he is. I think he's a bit of a comedian, but he does kind of, I don't know, Andrew. It's between the gay K-pop kids and the the kind of rockers from the early aughts. Like the pseudo heavy metal guys here in Japan.
Sure, like the Visual Kai guys.
Yeah, it was something between that. I've seen him before. He's more of a comedian. They were probably trying to make a joke, so I laughed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but the girls chose this Shinji guy. But then I asked. This was the funny part of it, really. I asked, okay, who is the most beautiful woman in Japan then, right? And the girls showed me some young-looking girl. Well, she's pretty. Yeah, I don't know who she is, but she was certainly pretty. Do you know what the boys showed me? Would you love to guess what the junior high Japanese boys showed me as the most beautiful woman in Japan?
JIV actress.
No, it's not even, because for them, girls are ew.
Okay.
Yeah, they chose Miss Todai. Now, Todai University is the equivalent here in Japan to Harvard or Yale or Brown or something like that. It's their Ivy League, she, not to be mean, but she looked like a bird. In all the wrong ways, right? Very unattractive girl.
Alright.
But of course, the joke that they were trying to make is her mind is beautiful.
Ah.
Wow.
Yes, because only smart
Is she
kids
like
go
the
to Todai.
mascot for the school?
No,
Or is she not literally?
she was voted Miss Todai. She's supposed to be a very smart girl. But I just thought it made me laugh because I was like, oh, Jesus, junior high kids.
Yeah. Well, they're clever. That's what's
smart.
really most important is they're clever.
They are.
Yeah.
Even with their humor. So I'm in.
Yeah.
You have to be proud, Chester.
I am.
That's
well, I
right.
am,
You're
sure. Yeah.
You are their
not doing
teacher.
good.
I am their teacher. But no, Japanese kids are way smarter than American kids on average. Way smarter. Yeah, not even close. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, probably.
If you go to a top-end American school, it's equivalent, sure. But on average, man, I've seen some dumbass American kids, dude.
I mean,
yeah.
just the other day we had maybe like a couple months ago, I should say, there was a brawl in Rhode Island, right? It was after a wedding. Everybody was drunk.
Oh yeah.
It was a street brawl against the wedding party and the cops. And this girl was beating on this cop, kicking him in the groin, and then they were all grabbing each other. And then one of the girls grabs the cop's gun, and he just KOs this girl, body slams her straight to the ground, and she's out cold, and everybody's screaming. Everybody gets arrested. Now they're going to federal prison and whatever. Those kids were one grade under me from my high school.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
No.
And the reason I found out about it is because my buddy that I work with at the warehouse, who got me hired there, that they're all from his grade. And so he was telling me I know this person, he knew all of them.
Oh,
and basically the conclusion we came to was just man, why are Braintree High kids so retarded? Just so yes, I agree. I would agree. This is a statement of agreement.
Now, we've got options here. Were they the blacks? Were they the Ricans? Or were they Russians?
Oh no, they were just Yahoo.
So
the
just
Braintree
mixed,
Kid.
the standard Rhode Island mix. Okay, I get you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're Yahoo's kid.
Yeah, well,
Townies for life.
Yeah, Townies for life. Yeah, yeah, yep. Rhode Island, special place.
Yeah.
Well, they were from Massachusetts,
you
but they
so
had a
upset?
fight in Rhode Island.
Oh,
so.
I see.
Massachusetts.
It was all of Rhode Island.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you do get things that are racial in Rhode Island. It does happen, but most of the time it is that just mix, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because the Ricans can be a bit trouble, don't go to Central Falls. Stay away from there. Or Pawtucket. Damn, Pawtucket, dude.
Oh my god.
That's kind of a cool name, though. Pawtucket.
Yeah, I know you. The instant puppy came in your mind. I know you, Amy. But trust me, you go to Pawtucket, you bring yourself a Rottweiler.
Pawtucket Pete.
Not a puppy
I think a
Rottweiler, like a
Hasbro
big
when
one?
you say Pawtucket.
Well, they're over in the northeast. You're
That's
right,
more
yeah.
Providence, right? Oh no, there's
that's
a
Pawtucket.
Hasbro
It's
in.
Pawtucket. It's definitely.
I think it's I think it's both because the convention center that is in Providence is right across the street from Hasbro because I tried to get a job there.
Well,
So-
I mean, basically, Pawtucket is the hat of Providence anyway. I mean, it's right. It's right there. It's part of it. It's just above it. But they might have multiple places. I'm sure they do. There's that one area that is well known for it. Let me see. Where is that? Hold on. Give me a second here. That's not what I wanted. What are you doing? Alrighty. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's because this is up. I got to go to this one. Sorry. Oh, I can't do it. I can't remember. Is it Darlington? Maybe it's Darlington. That's what's sticking in my head. Darlington, Pawtucket.
Sound familiar.
Yeah.
It just makes me think of Family Guy.
That's Quahog.
Yeah, but he works at Pawtucket Brewery.
Yeah, that's true. He does. So that's interesting. They call it Quahog because it's not a real place. I always kind of felt like Quahog was like where I come from, like Narragansett, right? Point Judith,
Right.
Galilee.
Yeah. Right.
But yet he works at Pawtucket Brewery, which would be a long ass ride every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's possible, but you know what I mean. Quahog is definitely talking about the South, right?
Yeah, I would imagine so. Where it's more suburban, less city.
Yeah, but he works in a brewery.
Less
so it's
industrial.
freaking
I
sweet.
guess it could be Greenwich. Maybe it's Greenwich. All these New England spots.
Yep.
Yep. Don't go to Vermont unless you want to lean. Don't go there. Don't go to New Hampshire unless you're an absolute woke ass hippie. Yeah, don't do that.
Well, at least you can still have guns in New Hampshire though. So
You can, and fireworks. That's true.
actually, you can actually still have guns in Vermont too. So it's a pretty because a bunch of my buddies go up to Vermont just to shoot. So
Well, yeah, no, Vermont's fine. Politically, it's fine, but the problem with
no, it's
Vermont
not.
is
They
nothing
voted
is flat.
Bernie in.
Oh, did they? Well, yeah, the Yankees like Bernie. The problem with Vermont is nothing. There's no flat ground. There is zero flat ground. Everything is on a hill or some kind of slope. Maine, if you go to Maine, all they're going to talk about is Maine, how awesome their Maine lobsters are. It's like the only topic they know.
There's a lot of
I
old
really
people
like
there
lobster.
too.
Okay.
A lot of old people.
Yeah,
kinda
so
like
old people, it's old people. When old people retire, they either go to Maine if they want to be left alone, or Florida if they want to die warm, I guess. But
it's true.
And rest alligators.
Yeah, yeah. But the main guys, they really stick. They only have one topic they talk about. It's kind of like them Arabs that their language seems pretty simple to learn. I think we all could get it. It's some. Let me see if I get to get all the words in one sentence here. Allahu Akbar. Yeah, that's about it.
yikes!
It's true.
What do we have for time?
You have yourself 15 minutes, sir.
All right, I'll be right back.
15 minutes. Wow. I took too long doing this. Oh well.
So, tell me, Rabbit, where is the most towny area in around you?
Around me, there's
Yeah.
like 3 different ones in Nottingham that I wouldn't go near unless I knew people.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
They're all out of town, but they're all like, like if you go the wrong direction into out of town too far, yeah, there's one place they're very gangy, very like, don't go there. You mean you can go there in the daytime, you might be all right, but it's a very stabby place.
Oh, goodness.
People have been shot, lots of shootings and all sorts of stuff like that. It's very, like I say, it's gang orientated areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought there weren't any guns in England.
There's guns in England. You're just not very, everywhere. Gangsters, you can't stop people like that getting anything, can you?
No, you can't. Which makes all those stupid laws ridiculous.
Well, I'd never have a gun regardless.
If I was in an area where I could hunt, I would have one.
If I was hunting, maybe, yeah, sure, because I wouldn't mind hunting something, but that's the only reason I'd have one. I don't see the point otherwise.
Kind of like
I've never
fishing,
needed a
but-
gun in my entire life, so I wouldn't need one now.
Yeah. No.
Well, actually, me and the wife, we started shooting, and it's fun. It's very
It is
fun.
fun. You're right.
I've done clay pigeon shooting and stuff with shotguns and all that, but
Yeah. But it's that's not how you blow up a stream, Chester. What did I do? What are you guys talking about? Let me go check. Did it go off again? No, it didn't. It's fine. Right. But
you
no,
did
it
that the other
depends,
night, didn't you?
Yeah. If you can, if you're into shooting, that's fun. If you're into hunting, you need guns, of course. If you live in certain areas, it's probably not a bad idea to have at least a gun at home, right?
maybe I don't know. I mean, maybe in America, I'd say I don't know.
Yeah, no, in America, yeah.
It's different over there because you all have guns, so I mean, it's different, isn't it?
It is different. How about you?
Hi,
Johan?
Gabrielle.
Hi, Gabrielle. Hi.
What?
Do you have any townies about you?
Townies area.
Yeah, townies area. Yeah.
I live in rather outskirts. It's not in the center of the city, but maybe I don't see my area as towny. So maybe a little bit far, I think.
Well, what I mean by
Further
towny
from my
is
place.
a place where the people are very close knit. They don't like outsiders. They're quick to violence. They're quick to insult you and intimidate you. A townie.
An asshole.
Assholes, yeah.
Oh,
really?
Violence wasn't the first thing in my head.
I don't know, maybe, but yeah, it's far. It's far from my area.
Oh,
No,
that's
not
good.
just guys, not just an asshole, a local asshole.
A local asshole.
Yeah.
He's the one that's stuck at the bar since high school.
Remember, buy local.
I think it's far. Yeah.
No, every country in the world has townies. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Just annoying people who they usually live in poorer areas too for some reason, and they think they're the king shit, and you're an outsider, and it's like they just want to be mean to you. Rhode Island has a lot of townies. Andrews is absolutely correct.
It's basically
Wow.
just all towny.
It's a giant townie. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. Especially up Pawtucket, Central Falls, Greenwich, West Greenwich, North Kingston, Providence, Jesus. But Providence, you get a double dose though. You get the Tony, right? But then you also get the yuppie, the insufferable yuppie that's going to talk to you about progressive politics and transgender bathrooms, right? Freaking Providence,
Did they ever
dude.
run into townies?
Well, I'm lucky. I live down in an area down at Point Judith where they're all fishermen. They're all blue collar, so you don't really get the townie effect much. I just got lucky because there's a lot of places like that in Rhode Island. There are, but those fishermen are they have their own culture too, but they're not
Oh, yeah.
soulish about it.
Yeah, they definitely have their own little subculture.
Yeah.
Hey, trying
Yeah.
to talk about the bucket list, back to bucket list and
Yeah.
zombies. Do you know Zombieland? I think it's almost the same because the Woody Harrelson character also has
Yeah.
bucket list is Twinkie.
That's
bucket
right. He
list.
wants Twinkie. You're right. You're right. Good
Yeah.
job, Johan. Yeah. Well, Woody Harrelson. I didn't imagine he'd amount to much when he was back on Cheers, but boy, he's had a good
Yeah, he's had some of the best freaking roles he has.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he turned out to be a really good actor.
And it's a very good advertisement for Twinkies too. I think because after that movie,
I agree.
I am curious about how Twinkies would
Oh, really?
taste
Oh,
like
really?
yeah.
They're not very.
They're not. They're not good.
Yeah, it's not sweet. It's sweet like that, but
It's just like cream-filled sponge, isn't it? That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's it.
It is, but
You
like
got
the
it.
flavor is just not
Chemically.
right. You know? Yeah.
oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a nasty.
Oh, great.
Oof.
Now we have foodies for Twinkies.
but really after seeing that movie, then after there is my friend was in America and about to about to go to Indonesia, and I asked them to buy Twinkies just because I'm curious.
Sure. Yeah. Why
Yeah.
not?
Oh yeah.
Try
No.
it, yeah.
Definitely try it
why
once.
not?
That's
Yeah.
most definitely.
Let me invade your mind for a minute, though, Johan.
Okay.
When you talk about American treats, of course, whatchamacallits are the king of all treats on the planet.
Mhm.
But
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, beyond that,
Yep.
and Reese's Pieces, also gem. But
Also
really,
good.
what you want to do, if you want to get into those the snack cake thingies like a Twinkie, you want to go Funny Bones.
Mm.
Honey buns, okay.
It's the way to go.
Maybe get a multi-pack.
I've never heard of those.
Oh yes, you have.
Really?
I seriously never heard of them. Who makes them?
I'm pretty sure it's Hostess, right?
Hostess, yeah.
Yeah, Hostess makes funny bones. But they're basically the Swiss
honey
rolls.
buns. I thought you said
No,
funny
no,
bones.
No, Funny Bones.
Chocolate
So-
sponge, sponge covered in chocolate with chocolate sponge and peanut butter filling. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's basically it's the Swiss rolls, but instead of cream, it's peanut butter.
See, Swiss rolls, I've heard of that.
I've
But
never
whatchamacallits
seen
and the
those
other
before.
things.
No, maybe
You talk
not
about
yet.
these whatchamacallits all the time. I've no idea what they are.
They are killer.
One day I'll have to try it.
Oh,
Killer. Yeah.
Yeah, I have never seen funny bones around here. Like,
Are they
all.
just out of curiosity? Are they called yodels instead? Because I think wasn't yodels another name for them?
Maybe. Yeah. I just remember Funny Bones up in New England.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Yeah, we had funny bones.
But if you really want the instant heart attack, though, Johan, the instant, you got to go a little thing. It's called a Drake, and they're different fruits, but a Drake fruits pie, a fruit pie from Drake. Oh, that's heavenly awesomeness. It'll kill your ass though. Yeah.
Yeah, yodels are only
Reese's
distributed
peanut
on the
butter
east
cups.
coast of the United States.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, not
There
it,
you go.
not it. Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks very sweet.
Which one?
The fruit pies.
The Drake fruit pies? Yeah, though they are
Yeah.
they are spectacular though, but they are very bad for you. They're very bad for you.
Oh.
You know what I used to get when I was because when you're a kid, it doesn't matter, right? You're like immortal, right? Your engine is
Yeah,
kicking.
you just
Um,
your metabolism just soaks everything up.
But I used to love to go to the Cumberland Farms, and I get myself a Drake, an apple pie or cherry. Cherry's good too. And a Yoo-hoo.
Yeah.
That's the combination right there.
Yeah, chocolate water.
Chocolate water, yeah.
Chocolate water with a fruit pie.
It has multiple vitamins inside of it. It says right on the label.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Dude, love me. Oh, you know another great thing from New England? Dell's lemonade.
Man, anything lemonade is just spectacular. I mean, no, that's not true. There are some pretty bad lemonades, but lemonade is, you can't really, it's hard to go wrong, right?
Right. Well, you ever had a Dell's?
I don't know, actually.
It's the lemon ice drink.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. I always thought it was just a Rhode Island thing. And then just before I left Hawaii, one showed up in Hawaii. And I was like, huh. Yeah.
Well, that's I mean, it's kind of like being from New England, the whole fluff thing, right? We had peanut butter and fluff, and nobody knows what marshmallow fluff is outside of. I mean, they probably do more now, but not. It was started as a New England
butter
thing.
and fluff. Yeah, you're right. Once again,
was that, Amy?
We'll kill you quickly, Johan.
The jars of marshmallow fluff.
I must.
Oh, we got those.
I have to compare it with my own sweet martabak.
Swakabakabak, what?
Sweet martabak, martabak.
Martabat. Now, is that a candy bar or a cake or what is it?
Oh, it's like a cake. So it's a hot cake with the mixed with the chocolate, cheese, and milk.
I don't know
with
about
lots
chocolate
of
and cheese.
butter.
No, chocolate and cheese is actually a good combination.
Is it? I've never tried
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
It's pretty
A
good.
cheesecake cheese.
Some with chocolate and cheese, right? No?
As a matter of fact, there's
cheesecake.
there's a city here called Frankenmuth. They have a cheese shop and they make chocolate cheese, and it's basically chocolate fudge.
Huh?
Because basically the milk fat is replacing.
But
the,
the chocolate is. Oh, okay.
It's interesting. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
My kids would make us
and mix
go
with peanuts too.
Frankenmuth.
Peanuts.
Ooh,
peanuts are good.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And my kids would make us go to Frankenmuth just so we could get chocolate cheese.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Frankenmuth. Okay.
What about that Biscoff stuff?
Never had it. Yeah, never had it.
Basically a jar full of like cookie filling.
Oh, wow, okay. The Europeans have this chocolate spread that they're absolutely crazy about. I can't remember the name of it offhand. It's everywhere.
Like Nutella?
Nutella, that one.
Nutella.
Nutella. My wife and
Nutella,
I were curious because we, we'll watch those, street food around the world type of things on YouTube, and they're fun. We saw every European one was just everything had Nutella. So we went and we bought ourselves a jar of Nutella. It is god awful.
I thought it was pretty good.
I hate it, dude. It's just nasty shit. We literally threw it away.
The thing that I came across with it though is because I had it for the first time in maybe 2019. I just had never had it before, and
I grew up on it.
I spread it on. I had it. I was like, wow, this is absolutely delicious. But I can't believe people are eating this for breakfast, right? Like,
yeah, I don't know why. I hated it bad, Andrew. I really hated it.
Basically, Chester completely just trashed our childhood.
Yeah, I did.
No.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't have it that much, but yeah, I used to have it a lot as a kid.
Yeah, Adrian agrees.
Yeah,
it's
delicious. Yeah.
Armoron, it's nothing that several years
of
therapy can't fix.
Yeah.
The thing that I find funny about Nutella is that it's sold as a hazelnut spread, but it's clearly just chocolate. Like
that's true. Armoron, let me put it like this: I would eat Vegemite all day instead of that shit.
It's probably healthier for you.
It is, but I don't know. It's beer waste.
Oh, okay. Maybe with Nutella
Vitamin B.
or something.
or something.
Yeah.
The
No,
B stands
Vegemite-
for beer, vitamin beer.
Yeah, well, no, it's literally beer
Vitamin
waste
beer.
is what it is. And of course, it's a lot of cultures have these foods that if you don't grow up on it, you don't like it. But there are
Sure.
things that are not being wasteful, right? Lots of food are like the classic traditional food are just not wasting stuff. So. Junkyard Dunn says his wife loves Nutella, whereas Adrian hates it. My wife hates it. Yeah. But I don't get to eat sweets much hardly anymore. I don't eat like once a year I get a red velvet cake on my birthday.
See, everybody's talking about Biscoff, and that's still because it's called cookie. It's called Biscoff here, but cookie butter as well.
Right.
And I've never had it. Like I can't find it
No, I
anywhere.
haven't
I don't
either.
know where. Like I have no idea what it tastes like.
It's basically like a Oreo filling, but you can buy jars of it. But it's not Oreo filling, obviously. It's like I don't know. I don't know what exactly.
Cookie butter.
Yeah.
Butter. Yeah, I've never tried it.
I saw a video. Someone took a whole block of chocolate and that stuff plus Nutella and squeezed it together like a sandwich.
Oh God.
Oh wow.
I did try a
Heck yeah.
cheesecake factory once.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd that work?
Not well. My cheesecake is way better than theirs, and my wife's is
Ah,
like
that's
1,000 leagues beyond that. So
I put a link to the Twitter post of it in general chat.
Nice.
nice. Yeah, very nice. But we are on that time, Jeff. We need kazoos. Jeff. Very nice. I think you need to upgrade your kazoo to something more expensive. I think about $500 is where you need to kind of aim.
The mid-range kazoo?
I don't even know how much a kazoo costs. How much does a kazoo cost, Jeff?
I think I got like 6 of them for $5.
Well,
You gotta get that. You gotta get that
Anything.
professional grade kazoo.
You do. Well, I know when I was
it was electroplated.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, I know when I was in the absolutely ultra nerdy madrigals in high school, we had a piece that we used the kazoo with, and they gave us tin ones. So, yeah.
tin kazoos?
Yeah, tin kazoos. Yeah.
Okay.
More professional.
This,
grade,
I think that this would qualify.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
It's not plastic, it's metal.
Oh, there you go. That's
And
nice.
electroplated.
And
rainbow
electroplated.
So you got the
colors.
mid-range,
Very nice.
mid-range kazoo.
That's good. That's good.
I could always get one made out of titanium if you
You
really
should.
wanted
Mid-range
to.
You should.
kazoo.
That would be the way to go. Yeah.
Damn.
Well, when I was a young hooligan in my high school years, I had a marijuana pipe made of titanium.
Oh no.
Wow,
Did
that
it make sounds like? Did it make sounds like a kazoo? Could you blow in it? And it just went,
No. It was pretty fancy, though. It had a little cleaner thing in one side, and it had a little door on the top that opened. It was a pretty fancy little device. But then I grew up.
Could have got a lot
you
of
know.
kazoos for that, though.
Oh, I think it was expensive.
Sounds excessive just to smoke, to be honest.
It
with
is.
you.
It is. My dugout was really what I used most. And my
We
dugout
then again,
had a little wizard, like a Gandalf wizard on the front. It was pretty cool.
yeah. See, I mean, we always used to take a little bit of hose pipe and gauzers when we went clubbing, so we could have drop throughs. Because
Yeah,
you just
sure.
get a glass of thingy of water. But I always wanted a Gandalf pipe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That'd be fun.
But
But like I say, I don't smoke anymore. I love like an edible every now and then, but yeah, I
Well,
don't smoke anymore.
drugs are for kids, dude. They really.
Oh, I don't know. Everyone I know still does drugs, and they're all older than me.
silly rabbit.
Yeah, silly rabbit.
Maybe
but
just
no.
drugs are for kids for you. Well, I'm still technically a kid to you, so.
Well, that's true. But what I mean is, when you're a kid, you can go out and drink, and you don't want to do crazy amounts of drugs or certain drugs you want to stay away from completely.
Oh God, no! Yeah,
But,
definitely.
I mean, when you're a kid, you can go do this. You have no responsibilities. Your body's young, your metabolism's kicking. But as you get older, man, you just kind of got to back up off that shit, man.
We'll see when I get older. Well, I say I already have done. I haven't done anything other than a bit of weed. That's it.
Well,
I cut all the other shit out. And alcohol. I only drink a bit now. So.
I think I made that decision when I was 20.
Oh, I didn't make that decision at all. I'm like, no, I'll still drink. I like going out clubbing. I went out clubbing last weekend, and it was great.
But that
Like I said, I'm a musician. What kind of a musician are you? You're married with kids, though. You have to remember, I don't have any of that. I don't have any of those responsibilities. If I was married and kids, sure, I probably would start more myself, to be fair.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm looking at art now. We're starting with Amaran, and it's cute. It's on model of the character, and it's very colorful. So I would say success. Good job, Amaran.
Yeah.
That looks pretty. What do you think, Jeff? I like it.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah, I especially like the flying intestines.
Yeah. No, this comic book, and I'm assuming the anime is super colorful.
Yeah.
Very nice. Good job. If you guys like what Amaran has done, please vote for him to straw poll. I like it. He definitely got the eyes right. Shiny, really nice. Let's go over here to Andrew, who is also right on the color palette of this particular book, and I see that the blood splatter is lavender or
lavender.
I don't know what color would you call that. Mauve.
That's like a hot
Purple.
pink.
It's pink.
A hot pink. All right.
It's purpley.
This one's more purple over here. Like these ones. That's purple on my grade at least. So
it's very purpley.
It is purpley. I like it though. What do you think of this one, Jeff?
It's purpley.
It is purpley. And it seems to be the same character that Rabbit is working on because of the hair loop.
for real? All right, cool.
I like it though. It's really colorful. It's really good. What's the name of this character? You guys know the name of the characters at all?
No.
Purpley girl?
Yeah, I can't
Oh,
remember.
girl.
There you go. German girl. And
Dietrich.
purpley girl.
Shizuka. Yeah, Shizuka.
Shizuka. Okay.
Francisco.
Mikazuka.
That's definitely a name for an annoying girl. Yep. Okay.
Does it mean purple girl?
No, it doesn't. No.
Oh.
No.
She finds everyone else in her gang annoying, kind of.
Yeah, she's the one who's put off by everybody else.
It's a type of flower. Anyway, let's see here. I'm looking at Amy's, and she says, "I can't really think of anything. I guess life is pretty good." Aw. This is a self-portrait of Amy here. Very nice.
Oh.
So you have no bucket lists at all, Amy.
Well, I couldn't think of anything. Well, I really would love to be able to travel around and meet all of you. That would be great.
That would be
you?
dope.
Oh, to meet all of us. Oh, I see.
To meet.
Okay. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. Some
Everyone.
travel.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it? To go around
Would
and
be.
friends from all over the world. That would be fun.
I'll let
I
you
have
know
no
the
idea how
next
to
time I'm
organize
in
that.
Florida.
Though.
There you go. There you go. Well, I will be there eventually because I am going to do the Great Loop.
That'd be awesome.
We're going to get some barbecue.
We are. Yeah. Yeah. And if any of you guys are into safe and easy yachting for your wives, the Great Loop is the way to go. Yeah.
I need to get a yacht and a wife.
Yeah, both those.
Yeah.
I'd get,
And an ascot.
I'd sooner get a yacht.
Yeah, well, if I would say get the yacht first, Andrew.
I don't like the
What if
ocean.
your wife has a yacht?
Well, no, you don't like the ocean.
No.
That just sounds awful.
Well, then do the Great Loop because there's no ocean travel really.
There you
Oh,
go.
well, what do you know?
Big holy water. Very nice. You guys like what Amy's done? Please vote for in the straw poll. So we got Andrew to vote for, and of course we have Amaran as well. Let me drop over here to Eric, who is doing his, he's doing his poster thing again. Yep, you're a bad man, Eric. You're a very bad man.
Why? I thought it was kind of neat.
It was, but see, I saw the beginning of it, and she
Yeah,
did have something sticking out of her ass. What was that?
There was a furry butt plug. You're correct.
Okay, fine.
I'm drawing like a horse pose, so I drew the tail. Like, well, that's gonna be
Good.
too
But then
fast.
again, technically, it's something the character would do with a zombie. He would ride one like a horse.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Vote for Eric, I guess. What do you think, Jeff? Jeff, he's traumatized. We lost Jeff.
He's dead.
He saw the picture and he was like,
Frothing at the mouth.
Yeah, I was
drooling.
pressing the wrong button.
Oh,
This
I,
this is. Oh, go ahead.
I probably shouldn't say anything.
yeah.
Yo, Eric, no joke. This is probably one of the this. I think it's because of the way you drew the eyes. Like
Yeah.
this style really hits well with you. Like
It
that
does.
female is really super appealing. Like the way you drew that face. It's great.
Oh, well,
I
thank
really
you.
like it. Yeah, I really like it a lot.
To be honest with you, I think it's missing the horsetail plug. I think that
You would.
I think
You really
I think
would.
it needs that.
Hang on, he still has some layers on there. It might
does.
still be there.
It probably.
So he's
Well,
just
I mean,
made them
the-
invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sketch is there, definitely. It could be easily drawn.
Yeah. Anyway, the toes are good. I'm going to go with that. If you guys like what Eric has done, vote for him to straw poll.
Those are some of the best eyes you've ever drawn.
Those
Eric,
are great.
though. Those eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, those-
Bloodshot. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's having a bad day. It's okay. Honey. Now, Honey took this quite literally, and I like it. She's literally
was nice.
writing down her bucket list.
Oh wow, that's a lot
That's
of
cute.
animation.
Thank you. I just really do hope I get these done, but I'm happy with life as a whole. I feel like I think I'm going to be okay, and I will make the thing. I mean, oh, thank you, Amy, and thank you, Chester.
Yeah, I'm watching it on the stream, so it's on the YouTube. So it's taking a couple moments for it to catch up. I'm like, let's see.
Yeah, no, it looks great. It's showing just fine. No problem whatsoever.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it looks. I love the face. The face is really good. But and it's such a
good.
simple take on the on today's thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's nice.
I appreciate it. I
But your bucket list is simple. It's that just want to listen to music and reading books.
Well, I think she wants to
Wow.
make music and produce books, or no, make books and produce music.
Oh, you make
Yeah.
it. Oh, that is cooler.
it's a little something kind of tricky to. I guess laying that out in animation was a little trickier than I realized.
Although, it's not a bad idea to put listening to music and reading books
On the
things that
list,
you
yeah,
like to
it's
do.
true.
It's
Oh,
true.
I
But-
thought
but-
you.
but
Nearly
Johan,
enough
what-
time.
Yeah, go, Johan. What you got is a self-insert with the girls here. This is Honey, and this is Amy. Themselves. Sorry, go ahead, Johan.
No. It's okay. I think I've done it. Just yeah. Wait. I saw what the soundtrack books. I think it's very. Yeah, it's cool. It's it's not so grandeur like going abroad, or you want to be a politician or anything.
Right. Climbing Mount Everest or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I was thinking of drawing something like that. Like, what is the stuff people typically do? I'm kind of climbing Mount Everest. Like, that feels cold. Scuba diving? That seems kind of like wet. But what about this? I don't know. Just think of all kind of stuff. I'm like, no, I guess not. I guess I'm pretty happy.
Pretty simple. Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's
if I really had to put mine out, though, Johan, I think I would have to, if I did this myself, which I couldn't do, I would have to make myself king of Luxembourg.
I thought it was Malta.
No, Malta.
He's already
Oh,
king
you're
of
already
Malta.
king of Malta.
He's already
is
king of
too
Malta.
peasantry. Too peasantly. I need Luxembourg.
Good Luxembourg. Wow.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Anyway, very good.
Ooh.
Thank you. If you guys like what Melissa's
you.
done, please
Yeah.
vote for her on the straw poll. Let's go see what Rabbit's
Chester's
done.
let them eat cake moment.
Yes, no, that would definitely let them eat cake or whatever crispy treat. Malta has good food. It is jamming. Anyway, Rabbit, hi.
Right.
Same girl. Don't know her name. I like it though.
Her name's still Shizuka.
Oh, girl.
She looks
Yeah.
very, very
And I drew it.
serious.
I just did something basic. I haven't drawn all day, so I'll call it my
Says he'd
warm
go
up.
over a waterfall in a bit.
Oh, ooh, that's a northerner's comment right there. But no, I think it looks really good, Rabbit. Jeff, what do you think?
Looks very good.
It does. It's really good.
Yes, it does.
You really capture emotion so well, Rabbit. It's I'm assuming it took you a long time to figure that out, but
It's Rabbit.
I don't know, dude. I learned how to draw figures and faces when I just did life drawing when I was a teenager, art school.
yeah.
I find it easy to. People are easy to draw for me. I find it
Awesome.
harder to do things completely from imagination.
Well, interesting. Maybe it's a talent.
Well, I'm a fine artist, originally. An illustrator is something I did a lot later down the line. I can say I do proper paintings, but I can't do that on here because that would take about a month.
Wow, that's how long it takes. Huh?
To do a real proper oil painting, yeah, easy.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why
not
they're
for
all
Bob Ross.
starving. Well, no, Bob
It
Ross.
could take longer, dude. It could take you a year to do something. It depends on what you do.
Yeah.
I'm working on one at the minute, but I'm using acrylic, so that won't take me more than a couple of weeks, or maybe more. Depends if I stop doing it halfway.
Right.
There you go.
But I've never really shared any of my proper paintings because I don't have. Well, I have a camera now, so no, I could now because I've got a decent DSLR. But before I didn't have a camera that made decent pictures, so I just didn't bother. So I always do digital. I don't do any traditional at all anymore on here because I don't have. If I set my camera up, once I get it working, I'll try and do some actual drawing. With actual pencils and pens and stuff because I can do it now.
Yeah, but I'd love to see your oils, dude. You should take some
snapshots.
He used to be a diesel man.
I'll sort it out.
He used to be an oil man.
Yeah, no, there you go. I was an oil boy.
Oil boy. Yeah, that's what it was.
Oil boy.
It's different.
Yeah. It's fun to say.
Yeah. But this is great. If you guys like where Rabbit is done, please vote for the straw poll. Let's go over here to Johan, who all of a sudden is now not. Oh, there he goes. Okay. This is a great use of color, man. It's really good.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. And the joy in his face from swinging the bloody club as well. Now I'm kind of
great.
I'm kind of curious with this, Andrew, with this book, because the way you described it as ZOM 100, basically the 100 meaning the 100 things on his bucket list he wants to do before he dies.
Yeah.
So therefore, the comic it sounds like you're saying the comic has made a promise that he will die.
I don't know. He, in his head, he's just like, yeah, it's the zombie apocalypse. I'm going to die. But I don't know. The book makes no actual predictions of whether or not he will or won't.
I see. Interesting. And why
people do die though? It's got some quite dark moments in it.
Oh yeah, that's actually what's really weird. Is it's both funny and extremely dark. So it gets pretty violent too. It's great. I love it.
How did the zombie apocalypse start?
It just starts.
There
is no explanation.
It just is. He just wakes up.
He just wakes up and shit goes to hell.
It's honestly, it's the way that it's much more fun if you just don't know how. Like, there's no reason,
Right. Well, I mean, it's an understood concept. Yeah. There's been so much zombie stuff, you don't really need to explain it to you. But this is awesome. If you like what Johan has done, please vote for the strong poll. Let me see if I'm missing anyone here. Now I got Amron, I got Andrew. Okay, I got everybody. Very nice. So let me go see if we had any draw along stuff today.
I was laughing hysterically at Doug's. Like silently, I had to because it's funny. It's really funny.
Silently.
Well, Doug is usually funny. So let's see if I what is this thing? This is a bucket of. Oh, this is the thing from Amron. Dude, that looks like pure instant death.
Hey? All right.
Goodness gracious. The things we eat, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here. What do I got? I got that's from last week. I got a rock and roller. Nice. So this is Happy November. Okay, so this
Noirvember.
Noirvember. Okay. Actually, there's a bunch of stuff in here. That's interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah, let me start on the bottom here, and of course, go ahead, keep it up, Pablo.
You're not sharing anything.
I'm
You know
going
that,
to
right?
be. Give me a second. I'm
Oh,
having to deal with Pablo.
Who's best?
He has an obsession with a certain person. Oh, I didn't like that, didn't I? Yeah, let's just get rid of this then.
Is that
all
person
right.
your cousin?
Maybe. And he's got a picture. I don't know why Pablo is attaching a certain person to zombies. He said he doesn't know anything about the anime, so I just drew Chester's cousin. Oh, thank you, Pablo. Very nice.
Are you sharing yet?
I'm going to be. Yeah, I'm considering it.
Okay.
Pablo doesn't have to draw zombies. His name has explained
really nice
Romero.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. So I got that up. What's the problem here? Oh yeah, it's over here. All right. All right. Let me go ahead and share and let these guys look at it. You guys already see it, so there you go. Are you happy? Fine. All right. Where am I?
About
Yeah, there I
time.
am. So there's from Pablo. Very nice. We got one here from Junkyard Done. It's nice though. I like it. It's unfinished, but it's very Dead or Alive-y.
He says it's from chapter 55.
Chapter 50.
Oh.
Wow, he's deep, dude. Shizuka. This is the same girl you and Rabbit did, Andrew.
Correct.
That's very nice though, Junkyard. It's a really good capture of the character, huh? You know, this art right here, Junkyard, reminds me a lot of Lupin the Third.
Mm-hmm.
It really does, yeah.
Kind of a little gangly and unbalanced, but it's got a cool energy about it.
Yeah. If you ever seen Lupin the Third, it just has that kind of artistic feel of that. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's wonderful though, dude. Really good job. Yeah.
Very cool.
Gabby gave us something real quick,
Aww,
and
Gabby.
I don't know why, but she decided to put legs on zombie sharks. So this is
Because
disturbing,
that is
Gabby.
what happens. That's
Is
what
it?
happens. Right. Yeah.
How does this happen?
It eats zombies, and then legs come out. Then the zombies are walking with a shark. I don't know how else to explain it.
Of course they are. All right.
It's actually pretty funny, to be fair. That was actually quite clever. I've never seen anyone do something like that before.
Wow.
Pretty dope.
And he enjoys writing things.
He fights it trying to be a superhero, actually.
Does
It's
he?
kind of one of his dumb ideas that he wants to do, yeah.
Yeah,
he wears like shark outfit things, yeah.
Is he any good at fighting?
No, he's just a normal guy.
Well, I mean, the logic that they put into it is because he has the rugby in his past that he can take a hit and he can wrestle and stuff. So.
Oh, fair enough.
Maybe zombies aren't that hard to fight.
Maybe that's true. It depends on if you're dealing with Romero zombies, or you're dealing with the speedy zombies. That they're new thing we see. Resident Evil type.
Yeah, 28 Days Later style ones. They're the ones you don't want to mess with.
Rage zombies.
Yeah. We got Jason Gonzalez here, Thunder Rat, of course, and I don't know who these people are, but it's obviously characters from the book, quite clearly. It's nice. I like it. It's like is this crayon?
It's like pencil.
Maybe colored pencil?
Yeah.
It's a really nice hand.
It is a nice hand, but I really like just the kind of the way he went about coloring it. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is neat. Yep.
We don't get to see him doing much in the way of color. Really cool to see to try something new like that.
I agree. That is true. We don't see much color from Jason very much. We got Mr. Motion drop something in here for us, which is nice. And this is not related, I think, but I do believe that's probably Abraham, maybe. Sorry, I won't be with you guys, but here is something I thought I got through finishing from Luke 2, 8 through 14. All right.
Uh-huh.
That's probably the
Thanks for sharing.
angel. The angel
Appearing to the
not-
shepherds.
yeah,
Yeah.
appearing to the shepherds. Yes.
Oh yeah, he said he was doing a Christmas series.
Yeah. But it was, I do believe in the story, it was a shepherd boy, though, wasn't it?
No, it was multiple shepherds.
Was it? All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shepherds with barn to flock.
There you go. Multiples. It's a great picture, though. I do love the way his medium, his choice.
Yeah.
It is good. Good
Works
job.
perfectly.
Yeah, it really
It
works
could
well.
have been.
Yeah, very
Doesn't
nice.
matter.
All right, let me go over
I don't
here
know.
and let's take a look at Doug's, but also see is there anything fun on Twitter today? Because it's
Pretty great.
No,
Maybe
I've been.
Peter
I've been
Cullen
scrolling.
was nominated for Lifetime Achievement Award. That's trending right
nice.
now.
That's nice. Yeah.
Peter Cullen, voice of Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hundreds of other
nice.
characters.
This is a silly girl. Okay. Ooh, drifting. Nice. Okay.
Somebody's gonna die. Careful.
Probably.
Not probably.
Ethan is liking something. What is Shad doing?
No,
here?
he's definitely not liking something.
Oh, he
How
is.
you
Yeah,
doing,
you
John?
know. What are you being angsty for, Ethan? Just relax, dude. Someone's having some fun. What's the problem?
Shad's kind of losing his mind though. He's
Yeah,
he's posting
Yes,
he is
you can put
posting
glitter on it afterwards.
the worst takes I have ever seen.
Yeah, he is like trying so hard to push the AI art.
Yeah, saying
movement.
that he's talented. He's like, look at what I did with all this practice, and then people did it immediately better than him in like 2 seconds. This is like, dude, calm down.
Okay, yeah. This is a neat little thing, though, just using centrifugal force, right?
It's like
It
a
is-
spirograph.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's neat.
that's what Ethan just said, said in his tweet about it.
Oh, did
It's
he?
just a
Yeah,
spirograph.
spirograph, yeah. But it's still neat. But you know,
It is a
whatever.
colossal waste of paint. That is for that is for certain.
Oh, come on. It's just having fun, dude. Ooh. Board games. Board games are always good. Just remember that, ladies. Board games are always sexy. If you ever meet a guy who's a board game guy, you better snatch him up. Okay.
Well, there you go.
There you go. I don't know what that is. It looks like
It's
Yakuza
a real
Main.
sociable
That's
concept.
Yakuza.
They got someone a new person to play the lead.
Oh, and they don't like it.
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad. My son's a huge fan of this series.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which one?
Ooh, no, go away. You go away, Doug. What's his? He has like the most mundane Jew name of all time.
His Star Wars film is gonna piss people off.
Oh,
Cool.
right, and that's what he wants. That's what he wants.
Thanks, Taika Waititi.
Yeah. Well, like I said, his name is not Taika or Watiti. He has like the most mundane Jewish name you ever heard in your life. I'm still looking for fun though. Leaves. That's fun.
Leaves are fun.
Yeah. Front is
You know
Doug.
what's fun?
Yeah.
You know what's fun? Doug's post is fun. I laughed at Doug's post.
I'm gonna get
There's a
to
lot
it.
to read.
Oh.
that's what made it so funny. Like the accompany with like the dude at the bottom. It was just so good. I laughed.
Oh, bonsai.
Bonsai.
Yeah, I had those when I was a kid. Go away.
Yeah.
Go away. We don't need no Pedro Pascal as anything. Go
Is
away.
it made out of potato?
No. I had a real bonsai when I was a kid.
Bonsai.
I grew it and took care of it and everything. See, there
I
was this
killed
movie-
mine.
Did you? Yeah, I know. I'm a little more pedantic than you are. See, you have to understand, Amy. Eric and I grew up in a time where there was this little movie that came out, and it had this little Okinawan guy in it. His name was Miyagi, Mr. Miyagi, and he was a bonsai guy. And this little movie here, it made all of us want to go get bonsai trees, and we did.
It did.
It did. Yeah, it did.
That's what it made you do. That's great. I thought it would make you go and want to kick people.
Karate. I would
No
agree.
karate classes.
Resentment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you ended up winning it.
It's called
Yeah, that's
Karate
right.
Kid if you're curious. And don't look at the remake. It's absolute garbage.
Oh my god.
But do you
Yeah.
watch the series?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that people are loving that. Yeah, that's true. Oh look at Grandma, Granny goodness, dude. Very nice. That was fun. I'm not seeing a lot of fun stuff. Ooh, some James Bonds here. Oh, look.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Stop it. What are you doing?
What?
Of
Oh,
course
that's a Suicide
know.
Squad game.
Yeah,
The
let
makers
me.
of the
Yeah,
Batman Arkham games.
looks horrible. Anyway, let me just go do my job then. But I'm missing. Where are the kitty cat videos? All right, so I have to read the blurb first. I would.
Yeah.
Right, so let me do that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got a guy who's on hard times, I guess. I sit here night
Well
after
portrait,
night
I'm guessing.
in this filthy barrel of a bar, drinking away my sorrows. The smoke hangs heavy like the dread in my heart. I ain't got much left except the glass of whiskey and my seething hatred. Hatred for those freakish Japanese cartoons. Anime, they call it. Big eyes, colorful hair, teenage girls. Cutesy creatures with names I can't pronounce. I don't understand a word of it. I don't care to. It's an invasion of plague sweeping across the country, twisting the minds of the youth. Maybe I'm just an old fool who time has passed by. But I remember when cartoons were simple, when Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse were enough. Now it's all giant robot schoolgirls with magic powers, debauched tentacles, doing Lord knows what. A darkened alien world I want no part of. But the stuff is everywhere I turn. Can't escape it. They pipe it in on the TVs here at night. The bartender laughs. Calls me a grumpy old sot. Maybe I am. But I know filth when I see it. I see how it sinks its claws into people, rots their brains till they're glassy-eyed freaks hungry for more perversion. It's too late for most of them, but not for me. I've got one bullet left. Shh. I gotta get through it. Shh. So tonight, they close up. After the anime abomination stops flashing, I'll paint the floor with my cursed brains. Can't change the future, but surely I can escape it.
Yay. All right. If the chat
Doug's
clips
warming
that somehow,
to anime.
if the chat clips that somehow, I will be like half devoted to animating that because that was beautiful.
I don't know. I think Doug's beginning to warm to anime though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing is
he loves it.
The funny thing is I actually used to kind of hold the same stance again in it, like from middle school up until mid high school, and then I decided I wanted to become an animator, and then I started warming up to it, and now it's like a huge part of my repertoire. But I also like Bugs Bunny and the classics.
Oh no, yeah, Bugs Bunny's awesome.
Animation history is a big part of my repertoire.
Well, we all know how Doug feels, so there you go.
Feel better soon.
And he makes wonderful art because of it.
He does. Let's see what we got here. Oh, he went with the old sad noir music, like the '60s police drama. Yeah.
That character is awesome. That character is just.
There's so much story in that face. Yeah.
I wish he would have finished it off with a gunshot and just fade to black.
No, yeah, that'd have been good. That'd have been good. But this reminds me of one of the sad episodes of Kojak. Or one of the better episodes.
I love
of
you, baby.
The Police Squad. No, Police Squad. All right. Okay, Doug. We'll try not to infest your mind again, sir. I do apologize.
This wasn't cool jarring.
Oh, he's amazing. Yeah, Doug's awesome. But anyway, I got to go over here and I got to do the voting thing, don't I?
I do think Armoron's right. I think Doug's a closet anime junkie.
He probably is.
Well, he likes my posts and I post them up, and
Yeah.
you look at the draw along, and he puts like
You
fire
have a drawing?
emoji. So
He's just projecting.
Yeah, maybe. Pure projection. We found the truth. We found it. All right. All right. I got this back up here. Let's see here. So, who won the Drone Recorder Ultimate Edition ZOM 100 competition? Andrew Purple Blood Fleming. Flying Intestines Amaron. Amy Zombie Pondering Lester. Eric, you are dead to me, Chester. Hawkins, of course. Melissa, Zombie Animator Lester, honey. Very nice. One Doom Portrait of a Zombie Rabbit. Very good. Johan, getting a restraining order. Alexander. Come on now. How am I supposed to read that straight? Goodness gracious. So who do I vote for today? It's actually not easy. I like what Andrew did. I always do. I might have to. Eric would be an abomination. I can't do that. So no. Now I'm going. You know what? I'm going Amron today. I'm going Amron. Done.
Nice. He was pretty on model. So
Yeah. No, I thought it was good, man. I like it. Yeah.
thanks.
And he's winning. I was kind of right. I tied something. And of course, the runner-up is the one who shall not be mentioned. Yeah. Chester might not have a refreshed in time. I don't know. I see it's 4-4. Let me refresh it again. I guess I don't think I have to do that manually. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
There it
What?
is. Yeah, the Voldemort is winning. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that butt plug probably would have got me a couple more votes.
It probably would have. Yeah, I bet you it would. You know how this chat is. But anyway, thank you all for coming in. What are we doing next week, Eric?
You said you were having Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's right.
Thanksgiving.
That's right. Next week is Thanksgiving, so we're off. The week after, Eric, what are we doing?
Turkey, football, and bourbon. The week after.
Yeah.
Gabby mentioned maybe reaching out to Eric Ninatowski about being on the show.
Oh, that would be great. I'd love that.
I don't know what he's doing right now, but we could reach out. I mean, we haven't had a battle of the Erics in a long time, but
that's true.
I think that was probably the last time he was on the show, and that was a couple years ago.
It was, yeah. No, we haven't had Eric on in quite a while. I like him though; he's a really nice guy. And he's an amazing artist too. So,
definitely,
yeah, that would be awesome. I know
he's got a style that Andrew would just love. It's very Jim Lee-esque.
Well, no,
straight up and down, man. Oh, I love my straight up and down, man.
Well, yeah, that's fair. But keep in mind he is like Mike's protege, right? So but also Bob had mentioned that Todd, who's working on that some wrestling project, art project, had said he'd be interested in coming on and doing that. So we're gonna have to hook that up as well. That's whenever. I don't know when that's going to be. Todd Mulrooney.
Oh, Todd.
Yeah, Todd. We haven't talked to him forever. Yeah.
Will Denali be on too?
Well, wow. That's a deep reach. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. But I never understood why Todd left. Exactly. I don't know. Probably. Who is he? Who is he John with? Is that Jeff's fault? We're gonna blame Jeff.
No, it wasn't Jeff. Who was it?
Todd who?
They were fighting. Yeah, that was before your time. I forget who they were. They were jawing at each other. There's another one we lost because was it Dillard? I think it was John. John has taken some strikes on this channel for sure. What was his name? George.
Oh, George Gatsis.
Yeah, George. John.
Canadian George.
Canadian George. John was being John, and he got very upset, and I got yelled at because Chester, why don't you protect me and deal with that horrible human? And I'm like, well, I'm not your daddy, and he didn't like that much. I guess he wanted a daddy.
Who's your daddy?
Yeah. But anyway, thank you very much, Amy, Andrew, Rabbit, Melissa, Johan, and Amron. You guys are all awesome. And congratulations to Eric and his depravity. Clap for depravity, everybody. Go ahead.
Yay.
Clap for it.
Yay.
I
Yay.
voted for it too.
You
Yay.
did. Yeah,
I
very
like
good.
a human being. Eric.
Yay!
Yay! Eric's a human being. Yay!
Yay. All right. Let me jump back over here on the other side. It was a lot of fun. Something different. I haven't ever heard of it, but certainly very colorful and some great art came out of it. And it's always neat to throw a challenge at the guys that they're not expecting, right? See how they respond. But next week, once again, what are we doing? Not next week, 2 weeks from now.
Thanksgiving. We don't know yet.
You don't know
You
yet,
don't-
but
no
you
one knows.
suspect.
Yeah.
You said something.
Eric Nantowski will reach out
right,
to him.
Eric,
See
yeah.
what. Yeah.
There you go.
If
That would
Gabby
be
wants to
great.
reach out, if she's still listening.
Yeah, no, please, Gabby, do so. Would love to have Eric back on. It's been a long time. Ryan?
I think Gabby was drawing something for him, so she might be.
Oh yeah. Just ask him to come on and talk about what he's doing, man. It doesn't have to be any specific project. Just haven't talked to him in a while. Would love to have Ryan Cardinal back on too.
Mm-hmm.
He's another nice guy.
Yeah.
Really, really good artist.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
No, I haven't either. I saw Jim O'Reilly was in here earlier. I'd love to have Jim back on as well.
Yeah.
So there you
Always
go.
welcome.
Yeah, always welcome. All right, let's go through it here. So let's start with our. I'll just start at the beginning, and of course now we have a different spelling thing for some reason. Hi, Amron.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah.
The girls and I are kind of curious. What you had for lunch?
Nothing.
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 Oh.
Yeah, I haven't eaten yet today either.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not true. My
Oh.
wife, because I came in from doing the dynamite this morning, and my wife threw
Oh, no.
a cream cheese bagel and 4 of those Jimmy Dean type sausages. That was nice.
Where can we
That's
find your
better
art
than
armor on?
Yeah,
Patreon,
Yummy.
DeviantArt, and Twitter.
and the Twitter. Very good.
Yeah.
DeviantArt. Yeah. I did try that, I told you, but I told you the Pinterest is just so much easier to use.
For reference and for quick reference and stuff, yeah, Pinterest is great.
Yeah. Well, the only time I use that stuff is when I'm putting together a slideshow for my my game stuff on Bugbear's Basement, right? So I need to areas and characters and stuff to just do the D&D or whatever other role playing game we're doing, and I just find it way easier. I can just right click, boom, done, right? Where DeviantArt, you got to go back and forth. It's such a pain in the butt.
I find that Patreon is a much more friggin' pain in the butt to post.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I don't
It
deal
is.
with Patreon at all. But
The changes that they made recently are actually really cool.
Yeah. Some things are a lot more easier now. You can actually upload videos. You don't have to
Yeah.
sign up with Vimeo anymore.
And collections, now you can collect your art in one spot, so now they don't
Yeah.
have to go searching for it. It's great.
this is
Yeah.
Patreon.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
Yes.
it's a subscription service. Yeah.
I know what it is.
Oh,
I didn't know they were doing those kind of
Just
things.
making
It makes sense though. But the thing with Pinterest over DeviantArt's got, you could probably find the same exact artist actually, but Pinterest is usually like all high quality art or CG crap, right? Where DeviantArt, you can find good stuff, but you got to hunt for it because there's a lot of crap on there.
it's mostly just AI art now.
Yeah.
95% of the new posts would be like, AI art.
AI art. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
well.
Chester, on
Yeah.
Patreon, you're giving your favorite artists money to help them.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Am I?
Yeah.
Well, you're not, but
Oh.
I'm sure there's at least
The
three
option
of us
is
that
there.
have a
Option is
Patreon.
there for
No, it
creators
is
just
there.
to post
Well,
up free art anyway.
If you want money, talk to the woman.
What kind of art does she like?
She liked your zombie book.
Did she like the book? Oh,
She
awesome.
did. Yeah, she enjoyed it. She thought it was. She used the word. It's colorful and cute. I don't know if that's what
That's
you were going
awesome.
for, but that's what you got. So
Well, it's better than nothing.
that's true.
That's
Yeah.
We
great.
should do Chester's wife's choice one night.
Oh, well, I could. I could ask her what she wants. She's going to give you something. It's going to be Keanu Reeves. I can guarantee you.
Nice.
It's fine. We'll just draw John Wick. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I'll ask her though. Yeah, that might be interesting. But anyway, thank you very much, Amron, and go check out his stuff. Amron's really good. He might be a want to make a living out of this, maybe. You know.
And Armoron has a Patreon, I do believe, right?
Which I think he just alluded to. Yeah.
Yeah. So join it, give him some money, and
There you go. All right, very
Yeah.
good. Next is in the A categories is the Andrew.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you go up to the top of that
Hey
page?
there.
Oh,
Oh, wait, which one?
because you had a nice little bit of panel motion going on. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. The panel.
Little
motion.
moment to moment.
Yeah, no, I like that when you see those kind of takes. You actually are you're not bad at sequential art, you know.
Oh, well, thank you.
What he's saying is you're not good.
Wow.
You're not bad.
Yeah, that's it. You're not bad, but
After 500
I
pages, or is it 2,000 pages?
No, seriously, not everyone can do sequential art. Just because you can draw it doesn't mean you
A lot
can
of
do that.
work.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it helps coming from the animation background that because I do sequential art from an animation standpoint, so there might be like different techniques to it or whatever, but you know, you do the key poses. You do the key poses of what you want to tell a story of, and that's what you draw. To tell a story through emotion in the main action that you want to portray.
Yeah, and you can keep the models.
Yep.
You know, consistent, so it doesn't look like a different person saying a line when there's at a different angle.
I'm going to have to do like I did with Eric and buy your omnibus.
Yeah.
Great way to catch up.
Well, that's what I'm gonna go into here. Actually, here's a nice sneak peek for tomorrow because I'm gonna post this up to the Patreon. I'm almost done with the volume 4 cover because when I start the Kickstarter, I'm gonna tease the volume 4 cover once that's done. So. If you want to go and check out my stuff, you can go to solariansun.com and read my webcomic for free. Chapter 10 is now being posted up for free. We just started last week, so now this week you'll be able, actually starting tonight, you'll be able to read up to page 275 for free. However, if you want to become a member and subscribe at patreon.com/AFLM, you can read up to page 644 this Saturday.
Nice.
Where I am over halfway done with chapter 22, which is nice. It'll give me a nice lead onto the next volume that will be printed for next year, not this year. Speaking of printing books, Kickstarter.com. I'm sure Jeff posted a link in the chat. Kickstarter has the pre-launch page up, so if you head to the Kickstarter pre-launch page, you can sign up for notifications when the Kickstarter officially launches in January, where I will be selling volumes the launch of volume 3, but you'll be able to purchase volumes 1, 2, and 3 all together.
You're thinking of Ananda Bloom?
What?
You know, a pen name.
I mean, no. I mean, that's what AFLM is my art name, so that's kind of my.
Andrew Fleming doesn't really suit furry comic books. It's more like a historical drama writer.
Well, I'm already overshadowed by a doctor, a lawyer, and a movie director who all have Andrew Fleming as their name, and one of them actually even has my middle name. So I am not that you can only find me, which I actually like because that means that the government can't find me as easily.
Oh.
But you can only find me by my art name, which is how I do this. So.
Well, that's pretty handy because I'm pretty sure there's only one Chester Cornelius Busby III on the planet.
Oh, yeah. Government will find you easily.
The next one.
Yeah.
What about the flaming Andrew with fire over it?
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
Flaming Andrew.
There you go.
Something to consider. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and just crazy prolific. Girls, Amy.
Yeah.
Hello. Well, let's see. Oh, first of all, this was Mr. Miracles. Adrian was on in chat and said his drawing didn't get showed, and he felt kind of sad about it. So
It is.
I didn't see it.
There it
I'll
is.
go back and check.
It's
Probably
on
popped
the
up
Amy's
after
showing
you
it now
collected
on her.
Oh, it
Oh,
came
this
in
is
after. Yeah, it came in after.
So, yep, just wanted to make sure he got to take his bow because it looks really nice, and he wants to go to Japan. So,
I can
Thanks
see
for-
that. Yeah. I don't know why you'd want to go to Japan. I know where this place is.
cheering.
It's
Hey,
that's
it's
awesome.
in
Totally hope you
Hiroshima.
get to go to
I've been
Japan.
there.
Yes, absolutely.
Totally go to Japan.
Nice. That does look pretty cool.
This is
So
on
it's
an
a-
island, and there are deer everywhere, and they walk up and beg for food all the time.
Oh, and Nara.
Yeah, and I had to
Really?
resist. Well, this is in Hiroshima actually, but they got it up there too.
Ah.
I had to resist the urge to just grab one and pop its neck and drag it to my car.
I was going to ask why, but obviously I see why you would have to resist.
Yeah,
Um,
you know how many days I've spent tracking and
Okay.
setting and preparing for deer, and they just walk up to you on these freaking islands.
I know.
oh,
They're too
oh,
trusting,
okay.
just like the Japanese.
Yeah, I think the priest would be slightly upset with me.
Yeah, no, and so with the other deer, I bet. So I'm glad you restrained yourself,
I did.
and I'm sure you had a nice meal when you got home anyway.
I
so
actually yelled at a bunch of Arabs once.
on the deer island.
Yeah, on the deer island. Yeah, because they thought it was funny to try to feed the brochure to the deer.
Oh.
I went
Yeah,
up and
that's
I
not
snatched it out of their hand and I yelled at them. I don't think they understood English.
Or
Did you just start
Japanese.
cycling
Oh
through
no, but
languages?
they understood my intent though.
Your
So you got
anger.
when something
Yeah,
worked,
like what the
or they got
hell
the
are you
gist.
doing?
Anger.
Well, I mean, it's like paper with plastic and ink. What the hell are you feeding that to an animal for? I wanted to slap him across the
Right.
face, but I resisted.
There's
I
like
mean-
gotta be like leaves and stuff lying around.
God.
Couldn't
Well,
you
it's
just
just
give
that's
them some-
ignorant. That's belligerent.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's no good.
No.
I'm glad you're able to save the deer and, in fact, not eat them. That's
I-
great.
true.
So
Yeah, so I did a good deed.
They say they taste so good though.
They do.
you did.
Yeah, deer
Pampers?
great.
Man.
Oh, you ever had deer jerky?
Oh.
Mhm.
I don't know about the pamphlets though.
Oh.
But
Anyway, sorry.
anyway.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I'm just glad the deer's okay. And I guess they lost their souvenir to take home, so serves them right. But thanks for coming to see us, everyone, and for sharing in the evening. And I hope because we're not gonna. Okay, so all of our friends in the U.S. hope you have a happy Thanksgiving next week.
We will too. We will.
We will too. Everybody outside of the U.S. hope
I just
we have a really good meal and a really great day. And we'll see you Thursday after.
Yep.
Thanks.
sounds good. You know, I'm going. I've already prepared. I'm making
Oh, yeah?
barbecue ribs. I'm well
Oh,
prepared.
oh boy.
Yep. And my wife is going to make
Yum.
a pecan pie.
Oh, dude.
Ooh.
And she's going to try to make that Jew potato salad.
A potato
God.
salad?
Yeah. We usually eat the southern style, but she's going to try the Jew type.
Oh,
good, though.
so not
You-
like a sweet potato.
Well,
Sweet
up like
potato
New York,
casserole?
you ever had deli style potato salad up in New York?
Oh.
Yeah, the
Okay.
vinegary one. That's the Jew
Mm.
potato
Yeah,
salad.
I think
Yeah, it's good.
Mhm.
It's
Right?
yummy.
potato salad. I like of course I like the southern one. But,
Oh yeah, the southern one
Um,
we eat all the time. I put extra pickles in
Yeah.
mine.
ooh.
But anyway, that's my plans. And I'm going to get pecan pie. I love me
Nice.
pecan pie. It's good southern food.
Oh,
right there.
tell me how it comes out.
Oh, she does a great pecan pie. She's been making it for 30 years.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, nice.
No, she makes a few. She's a pretty good, solid cook. But her red velvet cake, her pecan pie, her double chocolate fudge walnut cookies, which I only get once a year because it will kill me, and her cheesecake are absolutely awesome. Yeah.
Oh, those sound amazing. Does she do that for Christmas, or is that just a when you've been good?
I only get cheesecake like every few years, really.
Ooh.
Usually when the kids are in. See, she cares about the children, you see.
It's about the children.
It is about the kids.
Of course. You don't think that extends to you?
It's ignorant.
Oh.
But anyway, how you doing, honey?
Oh, really good. I had to admit this. I wasn't expecting today's episode to be sort of a therapy session. That was a little bit of introspection.
You did a good job. This face is killer.
Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, I spent a lot of my time just trying to work out the pose and everything, and
that's a good pose.
I think a pretty good job gripping a hand gripping a pencil didn't turn out too much trickier than expected. Thank you so much. I like how the face came out too, especially like the eyes. It's a really cute expression. And I just want to say, thank you to both my voters. I always appreciate you guys. I don't know who you are, but thank you. I'm always happy to get to see this little pose. I appreciate that. There's a lot of great art there.
Oh my gosh,
I like it. You're so sweet.
There's no wrong answers.
There's no wrong answers. Everyone love your favorite artist, but thank you. Let's see. Our engine's coming along. I mean, I think that I will have a lot more to talk about in the future.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of everything's kind of still right now.
Right.
Yeah, and
We're reading the inventory system now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But things are coming along.
Yep.
Let's see. I guess that was day, and I'm looking forward to sharing more of what we do and seeing everyone's art and projects just come into the world and exist, and everyone live, write your stories, draw your pictures, make your games. Just do it.
Yep.
I
It's a little richer with you in it.
Yep.
That's true.
God bless you guys. Thank you.
That's true. All right. Well, excellent. And girls, I could actually probably have a suite weekly if it weren't for you. All right.
That was a good one.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Came out of nowhere. All right. Fine. You damn St. Louisan.
I live near St. Louis, but I'm not a St. Louisan. I was born in Detroit and live on the Illinois side of the river. Thank you.
So what do I call you?
First off, Eric. And I was going to give you some advice, but I don't know if I'm going to do it now.
Oh no, you should.
No,
I need all the advice I can.
I love you, Chester, so I'm still going to do it.
All right. Good.
Have your wife line the bottom of the crust with chocolate chips before you put the mix in for the pecan pie.
I've never done that
Then
before.
include a tablespoon of bourbon in the mix of the pecan pie.
I do that anyway.
Okay, there you go. So that turns in kind of a derby pie from Louisville.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
No, we'll try that.
I would like to... Yeah, try it. I would like to apologize to everybody for bailing out last week. I was technically really pooped. And...
Quite.
And I had to get up at 3 to take my second dose of the medicine to clean me out. But the colonoscopy went fine.
Oh, nice.
I don't have to go back for 5 years.
Oh, good.
All right.
My wife had hers on Monday. She doesn't have to go back for 10. But we have 2 of our older grandchildren every weekend. The 2 oldest granddaughters, and one of them's 11. And I explained to her I was in the hospital on Friday, and they stuck a camera on my butt. She's like, why would they do that? I said they'd look around and make sure everything's okay. So we're taking them home on Sunday, and they knew my wife had to go for the same procedure on Monday. And Nora said, Nana, you're going to have a camera put up your butt too? And she's like, yeah. And she goes, I don't know why, but I think Pawpaw probably enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah.
And we have no idea where this came from. Why she got this idea?
It's called coaching. Yeah.
Maybe because you were smoking a cigarette afterwards.
Yeah, we just kind of let it go. It's like, okay, I don't know what you mean by that. But Other than that, it's great drawing with everybody here every week. I always enjoy everybody's company, and you're a great bunch of artists. Yeah, and yeah, that's it.
Excellent.
Hello.
Excellent. Well, thank you. And I did display your art the entire time. I did.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Rabbit. I love this Beetlejuice, dude. It's so good.
I'm just something I was working on the last couple of days.
Nice. Putting some more polish on it.
No, this is about like a quarter of finished.
Oh, it's all finished. There it is.
It's just a quarter finished.
25% done. So nowhere near.
Yeah. It's just a sketch at the minute. It's just a colour sketch at the minute. It's just because it's zoomed out. That's why. Well, that's the thing. It's got to look good before it looks good. If you know what I mean. I'm painting it like a proper painting as opposed to.
I have a question, and you guys tell me what you think regarding this character. When they were writing the script for this or the book or wherever it comes from, did they get the name from the giant sun next to us, or did it just come out somehow, karmically?
Beetlejuice? I don't.
Well, it's technically pronounced Beetlegeist, but most people do say Beetlejuice. Yeah.
That's because that's how they say it in the movie.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the sun. There's a gigantic blue sun up the chain from us.
Huh.
I mean, maybe someone just stood on a beetle and thought, "Oh, Beetlejuice,"
Maybe. That's what I'm curious. Does it come from the sun, or is it just some alliteration of some kind?
I don't know. I don't remember who wrote it. It's Tim Burton movie, isn't it?
Is it like a little bug?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I have no idea. You'd have to ask the creator.
True. It's one of his best movies, though. It really is.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Although I'll take Pee-wee's Big Adventure over this, though.
Never seen a Pee-wee movie ever.
Oh, dude.
Well, Pee-wee's Big Adventure is a masterpiece.
It's freaking awesome, dude. That's one of Burton's best movies, easily. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, if you like Tim Burton, I mean, early, before he found the little thing called CG, digital art, you definitely have to see Pee-wee's Big Adventure, dude. Jeez.
Is it like a creepy kind of gothic style thing, or is it a silly thing? Or what kind of thing is it?
It's all of that.
Has a dumb name. It's all,
Yeah, but it does have creepy moments. It's got goofy weirdness. It's just, you have to watch it, dude. It's ridiculously awesome. It's ridiculous and awesome. Yeah.
What's it called? Biggest Adventure.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Yeah.
Oh, it's got that weird looking guy and it looks freaking stupid. That's probably why I didn't bother watching it, because he looks dumb as fuck.
Yeah, but it's
so good.
Though. It works.
That's the point. Like,
I remember seeing this guy and I couldn't stand him in anything. So that's probably why I've never watched it.
Well, okay.
I probably just skipped it
because
he
give it a try,
looks
because it
dumb.
really is a.
Maybe I'll give it I'll give him one more go, because the movie might be okay. It might just be that I don't like him.
It's very funny. Like, you have to go in understanding that it's not meant to be taken seriously at all.
No,
I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah, yeah. But it's also got a lot of you see some of Tim Burton's early Burton-esque stuff, right? The way he does stuff. You can see it forming. It's pretty neat. But anything to announce, Rabbit?
No, I wrote a song yesterday. That's about all I've done. Well, I say wrote it. I recorded it all down. And I haven't done the lyrics yet, but doesn't matter. I have rehearsal too. I write songs all the time. They don't always become songs, though. You know what I mean?
No, that is true.
This one I'm happy with, so we'll do this one on Monday at rehearsal. But
for me, it's been like a year, I think, or more.
Well, I'm trying to get enough songs for a second album for Crying COVID, because I'd hate the first. Well, I don't hate the first album. I'm just bored of hearing it because it's all so old. For me, it won't be old for you. I know that because it'll be out soon. But the new stuff's better. So, in my opinion,
it always is. Whatever you're doing,
that's what you would hope. That's what you would hope. Yeah, that's what you would hope.
Well, the last thing I had to write, Rabbit, was a wedding song.
That sounds awful. Yeah. I wouldn't know where to begin. It depends who you're doing the wedding song for, I suppose. If for some of the people I knew, I'd just do some hardcore metal, some grindcore or something, and that'd be fine.
That's not what it was. Yeah, I started.
No, I don't imagine it would be.
Yeah, I started with Gershwin.
It sounds awful. Well, not awful. You know what I mean. I couldn't write something like that. No, I don't know.
I have to do a lot of that kind of stuff. Andrew understands.
I could technically write it I know how to write proper 4-part harmonies and orchestral stuff and things, but I haven't done it in a long time, and I wouldn't know where to begin on a wedding thing. Or you just give somebody a guitar and tell them to sing something pretty,
Well, it was only that was put together. That was only a what was that, 10-piece? I think it was only a 10-piece group. It wasn't big. But yeah, I mean, it's just here in Japan, Japanese don't understand what the word "cool" means.
No.
They have no clue. They have no idea whatsoever. Anyway, thank you very much, Rabbit. Johan, this is awesome.
Hey, hello. I'm doing the cover for. Almost finished the cover from another alternate cover for my Kickstarter project with Bonsart, Journey to Elysium.
It's a good.
The Ruins of Babylon. Yeah, it's in 2,400, and in 10 days it will be over in 10 days. I hope it can increase to 3,000. So
sure,
please back us.
Look at
please
that
back our project.
beard, guys. Look at that beard. He gets the kind of fluffy flow of the bottom and the more bristly of the mustache. It's really good, Johan.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Well, that's how a beard actually looks. A lot of times people will do the flowy thing on the bottom everywhere, but that's not how the hair works in a beard. Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Please
Excellent.
check out the Kickstarter.
No,
Alright.
Absolutely. Check it out. Journey to Elysium. The remains of the remains
the ruins of Babylon.
No, I think it was the remains of Babylon.
The ruins. The ruins.
Okay, we'll go with that.
I think Johan would know.
I was going to say.
I'm opening
He's
the page
only
now.
like illustrating the comic there.
That's true. That's true. We'll go with
But
it.
I will also include that they hit 60 backers, so Bonsart announced a art contest for the book.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, there will be an art contest for the book.
Maybe I'll finish my picture then. I haven't done it last week. It's still a sketch with some colour on the face.
Yeah, cool.
Maybe.
What's that? Is it going to wrap up?
Is there a prize?
Say that again, Amy.
What do you...
Oh, I was just thinking, is the Kickstarter going to wrap up before our next show? Because we're Thanksgiving.
It's right up around in 10 days.
Oh yeah.
10 days, yeah. So yeah, after the Thanksgiving, I think.
Yeah, just after.
Okay.
Yes, after, yeah.
All right, well, go check it out, guys. Excellent.
So,
all right, thank you all very much for coming in. Thank you, Johan. Thank you to all the artists, of course. Next week we're off for Thanksgiving, so everyone have yourself a good Thanksgiving. Even if you're not in America, sit with your friends and family and tell them what you're thankful for. It makes you feel good. Sheldon is right as usual. Good job, Sheldon. Jeff, take us out of here. Okay, he's not pressing buttons again.
Hang on, give me a minute. I got to drop links too.
That's true.
Starting the 19th,
because they just don't play themselves.
Yeah, it's starting the 19th. The Revenant in the Tomb and the Wizard's Stone will be on sale at Barnes and Noble. Barnes and Noble. And Barnes and Noble. Actually, there's a couple others, but won't be on sale at Amazon, unfortunately. But
can we find it at Barnes and Noble?
You can find it at Barnes and Noble.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Okay, good.
So go ahead and if you're interested, go pick it up. It will be half off, and it'll be running till the end of the running to the end of till the end of the year. Also, the audiobook is on sale. It is on sale at Chirp, Barnes and Noble, and Spotify.
Is it available at Barnes and Noble?
It is available at Barnes and Noble.
It is.
And you'd be
Is
able
it
to pick it
available
up.
at Walden's Books?
No, it is not. Walden says isn't even in business.
What?
So pick it up. My next book is scheduled to come out the 21st of May next year.
Hey.
So I will be getting that produced. And Jiminy Cricket is the guy who is doing the cover.
Which is
so
sweet.
yeah.
Yeah, love to see that.
And actually, it's going to be 2 books. It was 1 book. I'm going to split it up into 2. It's going to be 2 books, and
Oh,
I'm going to
wow.
have them do both covers. So yeah, I wanted to. It was like 100,000 words, and given the state of the economy, and because it's kind of thematic across both, or there were like 2 different themes in one book, I split up the book.
Nice.
So and
Barnes and
Namaste.
Noble, Philin.
Namaste.
Buy my book at Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble.
Congrats on your book.
Namaste
That's
to
awesome.
Barnes and Noble. All right.
Later,
Well,
all.
thank you all very much, everybody, and later.
Goodbye.
Right.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Barnes and Noble.
Alden.
If you come